looks like it's up.
I'll take a look.
Potion 6 and 5850 is getting there.
After the ad for Logitech.
Oh, yeah, that's a good ad though. Let's see. Looks like it's pushing 72060, which is right where I want it to be. Nice comfy spot.
Oh, you got 4 viewers already.
Really? Y'all ain't got nothing better to do?
Well, it says stay tuned. Three viewers now. There we go. Looks like Skyrim.
Looks good.
I can hear myself.
Yeah. You sound good, Mike. Looks good.
And there you are. Okay, so it looks like we're good.
Hey, Sally.
Nice.
Thanks for joining. I guess I could turn the camera on. All right. Everything looking and sounding good out there, Sullivan? Looks good from what I can see, so
How come I can never figure this out?
I'm gonna let it run. All right. I'm out here in the wilderness looking for Mike, because Mike needs help killing some things.
Well, you need to kill him too, so you know.
Oh, I don't need to kill them. I could live in harmony with them.
No way. How are you going to get your 30?
Eh. Time. Eventually. It will catch us all in the end. Oh, bark, bark, bark. Freddy's got something to say. Whoa, 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 big hole. Oh, God. Yeah, that dropped out underneath me real quick.
Gonna try and two-man this guy? There's another person next to you.
Let me see here. Is this person even really actually here?
I don't know.
Yeah, let's see. Where's that horn?
Yep, he moved.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Stop shooting, you stinking orc.
Ooh. He's throwing traps. And I got his attention. Ah, shit. No, you don't. Fuck you. Come get some. Miss me again, bitch.
Over there.
Why am I taking this fight?
I have no idea.
Come here, motherfucker. No.
It just means that I'm chasing him a lot.
Go. Fucking traps. Nobody knows how to bash today, huh? Hey, you knock that shit up. shit. Fuck you, dude. Hold the Dawnbreaker for me.
We have an actual tank now, I think.
Oh, there you go. Don't die, don't die. Oh, I tried. I wasn't fast enough.
That was my own fault.
Stop it. Stop. You. Ah, shit. It's gonna hurt. Oh. Just trying to kill the archers.
That dragon is probably looking at us like, what the hell are you two idiots doing?
Come on. Here we go. Ah, shit. Got his attention again.
Yeah, the Dragon Knight still has him.
Good. Oh, shit.
There we go.
Oh, no. Apparently Twitch is giving Sullivan a hard time.
That sucks.
Yeah, he had to go re-follow a bunch of accounts. Whoa, that was neat.
You've never seen that?
I have, but it's still weird. You know? It's in stereo.
Yeah.
Also, cool mount.
Thank you.
Yeah. Spooky, ghosty type things. I dig it.
Oh.
Yeah, don't feel bad, Sully. I haven't actually been streaming much in the last few days. I've wanted to. I've got Mass Effect on the brain. But, I need to dedicate a good chunk of time that I know I'm gonna go unmolested for a while, you know, and I can just dedicate, dig in, get comfy, get snacks, and go to space.
I'll probably do that on the computer.
Hey, dude, Mike, there's a really great view from up here.
There is, like, I love this zone.
Yeah, man.
Like, when I entered into this zone, especially like when they did the cart scene, it was like, holy crap, I'm home.
Yeah.
You know? And then to, run through Solitude, and it was like, it looked like Solitude, and like the run up to Solitude, and all of it was just like, holy crap. You know? I mean, even like the fens of Markarth, or not Markarth, of Morthal, I'm like, this is an amazing zone. They did such a good job.
Did you leave? Where did you go?
Back to Solitude. So I took the port to Proudspire Manor, because I own Proudspire Manor.
Oh, nice.
Have you been in it yet?
Yes.
Okay, I've done any decorating, so that's why. But I dumped some Christmas supplies off there.
You still have your Daggerfall overlook all done up for Christmas?
No, I took all of that out, and I've been working on like making it more gothic looking. Because Markarth, you get the windows for the Vampire Lords.
Okay. Stained glass stuff, yeah.
Yeah. So I've been doing that. Come on. There we go. So that's what I've been doing. Is that kind of stuff. And I dumped all of the Halloween stuff at the Witch's Fen house.
Mm-hmm.
That looks really pretty nice now. So, trying to work on getting Throngar his own place over there in Riften.
What is it?
Nice. This is where the this is where the Fletcher was, isn't it?
Yeah. Up here was the
Yeah.
where the potions and the enchanting was the Fletchers, I believe, or was
Yeah.
it the? Yeah. So Radiant Raiment got moved from down.
It was down on the street. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah.
And the other one is still the Ewan Feather is the Fletchers. It's still called the Ewan Feather. Can't remember what the other. I think that was just somebody's house. I think that was the blacksmith's house up here, where Radiant Raiment is now.
So you know what this tells me is somewhere over the course of the next 200 years or something, Radiant Raiment got an upgrade. You know,
Yep.
they got street front property. Yes, Sullivan, this is the City of Solitude, circa Second Era. Slightly different than most would remember it from the ever-popular and penultimate RPG, Skyrim.
But like the castle dower is still here. And let's see. If you complete the quest in here, you can actually go into the temple courtyard where you killed the woman during her wedding.
Yeah.
And like chairs are even here where like she sits when you drop the thing on her head.
Yep.
So like it's like nothing has really changed in almost 2,000 years
Yeah.
in
Well, I
terms
mean,
of
a lot
like
of-
because it's
A lot of heavy duty
castle.
stone, yeah.
Yeah.
They're not just gonna, move things. That shit is built to last.
Yeah. Unlike Riften, which Riften actually burns down multiple times. So, so the Riften that we see in ESO right now isn't the Riften from Skyrim, and it makes sense because, in Skyrim that's been rebuilt.
Yeah. Being a lumber town in a wooded area, not surprised. Mike, it's not worth it. Oh.
Like even some of this stuff is kind of cool. Like you've got the little walkways and stuff that you would have in Solitude normally. Now, granted, there are like areas that you can't access right now, but that's okay. Hey, that's fine.
Room to grow.
Yeah.
Still a beautiful city.
Yes, it is. And I think it's even cool, like, if you run down under the arch here.
I'm getting a tour from a lore junkie. This is great.
So you go here, and you got the little doorway, and it brings you out to the docks, just like it does in Skyrim.
Nice. Let's go get the bound bow.
Yeah.
Is it still there? Because, that's a fucking great spell. Love that spell.
That's what they should do for a motif.
What's that? A bound?
They should do the bound
Magical
motif.
stuff? Oh, God, that would be dope if it was just like a Mages Guild
Tim, over here.
related.
Come back here. Jump off here and get that chest. Turn around, jump down. There you go. That's part of your daily endeavors.
Oh, well, look at you being all helpful.
I've already done my dailies, and my weekly is now done too. So,
Oh, jeez. Nerd.
yeah.
Squirrel! Oh, sorry. No, it really was a squirrel. Like, it actually was a squirrel. God, these things are fucking cool looking.
I think it was hilarious. Like I was reading a post on Facebook today. They were, complaining about, why are there all these ships all over the place, like in Leywin and Skyrim or Solitude's Harbor. nobody needs boats. We all have way shrines, and it's just like, oh, you don't understand. Only the vestige can use the way shrine. The rest of the people just think that they're temples or like places that you can pray to the gods or something.
Yes. Yep. I want a longboat. Can I have one? I'll park it out back. We'll have tea parties. And by tea I mean lots of beer.
Yeah. Describe what's in this zone. I don't have anything. Okay.
Thought we were killing stuff.
Oh yeah. What do you want to kill next? I thought we were doing the tour of Skyrim.
We can do that all day, Mike. I would follow you anywhere.
Okay. How about we? So I'm going to do something very selfish.
Here. Here's something Big Era doesn't have.
Okay. What don't you have?
Well, it's one of the ritual sites.
Oops.
Westernmost on the coast. Giant's Coast ritual site.
Oh, the one that was never popped.
Well, if we're just gonna go derp around, there's something we can do.
Let's see if it's.
Yeah. Oh God. Yeah. Sully's right, dude. How cool would it be to sail your own ship in an Elder Scrolls game? Think, like Assassin's Creed, Black Flag, mixed with a little Legend of Zelda, Wind Waker, but it's all dressed up like Elder Scrolls.
Jump down there and get the chest.
You're not the boss of me. But I'm gonna get it anyway. Are you serious? I went for the auto on a simple and failed.
Dude, you should pick those ones right now. You need 3 picks.
Oop, it's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt. No? Oh, he's okay. No pain.
No pain. Nothing at all.
God, I want to sail a boat now. I think that'd be neat. I remember really liking using boats to travel back and forth between the continents in World of Warcraft. Like, it just seemed like a really cool ritual to line up on the dock and wait with everybody, and then when the boat shows up, you all jump on and you start hopping around like a bunch of dumbasses, and then the boat goes out to sea and you ride it for a while, and you get to watch the coast recede, and then, of course, load screens. But I've always thought that was such a neat little thing, like, it's cool that they give us, a boatswain to talk to, but it's all menu driven. Like, you don't participate in the actual ride, and I think I would like to see that. It wouldn't be too difficult to do. Just add some pathing, which we know is already in the game, to these NPCs and their boats. I think that'd be neat. And then Argonians can be like, oh shit, I missed my ride, and go swim and catch the boat.
The one thing about this zone that I guess I was kind of disappointed with, knowing that it was vampires, is that, like, Harkin's thing is out here. Like, right off at this point.
Oh, yeah.
Castle. And I thought that's where we were going to be, like, dealing with, was him as, like, the vampire lord or something.
Yeah, how long was all that established, too? You'd think there's be some kind of a sign, or...
Serana goes into the crypt in the first era. So yeah, it would all be there. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
And she makes mention of how, like, she remembers the courtyard looking different. So...
Sullivan says he's going to get a 30 or 40 footer when he retires. He's going to the Virgin Islands. I think Sully, you and I are going to be friends, because that sounds fucking awesome. I'm going to come visit you at least once. I would like to get just a taste of that good life. I'll bring beer. You can show me your boat.
Well, that's a cool concept I haven't seen before. So I was standing up on a rock, just watching the Giants thing, and you picked a fight, and Miri went running. I'm like, what the hell is she doing? And she came to support you. We're all
Nice.
grouped up.
Well, thanks, but got that. Just some little random mouths.
For a fight. The mini meteors going on.
The fucking cold Spriggan. Oof. All right, that's it. It's recorded for posterity. Sullivan says, "Come on, always welcome." I'm like, that sounds great. The deal was beer, so I shall get beer. He shall get boat. We have party, yes? I've ridden a few boats. I've ridden in some little speed boats. I've ridden in some pretty good-sized boats that towed little boats behind them. But I've never been on a cruise. I think that's something I'd like to try once. Granted, they're petri dishes, but whatever.
Ooh,
Oh, hey,
it's up.
there it is. Sorry, Boar, gotta go.
We're fighting something all of a sudden.
Oh, I straight up left that boar. I didn't even finish killing it. Where you at, Mike?
I'm coming. Cleaning up your mess.
Why? Just leave him.
So I took a cruise in 2007, I think.
Oh, shit.
And I will say this about cruises. I will not do a carnival-style cruise again.
Okay.
If you're going to do a cruise, get like one of those, like, the best way to say it is adult cruises.
Right.
Like the one to Alaska, the ones where little kids aren't going to want to go. Carnival and like Disney cater to like families and kids.
Yeah.
And it sounds like a great idea until you realize that a lot of the parents that go on these cruises with their kids and family look at it as, well, the kid's trapped on the boat. They can't go anywhere.
No. That sounds awful. So they let their guard down and they start like, oh no.
Yeah, and then you got, you're sitting there doing your thing, and all of a sudden, you're inundated with all these little kids, and it's like no manners, no parents. They're not yours, so you can't discipline them.
Well, I don't know about that. I'll give a child to start talking to. I know you don't know me, but I want to let you know how the world works. Ooh.
One of the dinners we were at. One of the dinners we were at, it was, I think the guy was a professional football player, so he brought like his entire extended family on this.
Oh no!
And so they had a kids table with like 20 kids.
He's like, I'll write the check because millions.
Yeah,
Jeez.
and just disaster waiting to happen.
Thanks.
But everything is self-contained. The drinks are fairly reasonable. There's comedy clubs, there's karaoke clubs, there's dance clubs.
Yeah, see, I'm down for that. That sounds awesome.
Yeah.
All of those.
There's all day in the sun. With women in
Laughs.
bikini.
Well, yeah. I mean, that's gonna happen.
But you get that anyways in California.
That's true. That's true. It's not far from me. It's not like San Diego or anything, but that's a day's drive.
Yeah.
From here to San Diego, that drive takes 6.5, 7 hours.
But we did Key West, so I got to see the Hemingway house. Got to we do Bermuda, I think it was. So you know, we got like some really good rum.
Ooh. Go on.
You know, I got to go snorkeling on some coral reefs, and as a scuba diver, you know, that's like a big thing.
Oh,
My ex was terrified of going under the water
matter.
because she didn't want to go like scuba diving, and that kind of sucked because it's like they had scuba diving like things you could do. And I'm like, oh my god, to be in the Caribbean and scuba diving.
Yeah.
Like there were even like shark
Water's
dives.
so clean you can see the bottom. That's what I've heard.
The harvest wasted. Kind has died for
Sweet.
nothing.
Complete. Giant's Coast ritual site. Sullivan's over here recanting about a Disney cruise he took to Nassau, and apparently he was devoid of unruly kids, which, hey, I'd call that a win.
That's a huge win.
He didn't say it was devoid of kids, he said it was devoid of unruly kids. Also, I added the word devoid, but shorthand. Oh, nice.
I don't
Adult
think we're
Swim
the
on a
first
Disney
to
cruise?
camp here.
Yeah.
Lots of
I'm
fresh
down for that.
tracks.
Well, that's cool. Got the last of the sites there, I think. Oh no,
Sweet.
there's one more. Barbara, I was misspoken. Just north of the Southern Watch Way Shrine. He says there was some unruly adults.
Adults, really adults.
Yeah,
Southern
well,
Watch Way
anytime there is a concentration of human, the amount of stupid quotient increases.
So the old Karth ritual site, is that the one you're missing?
I'm
It's like on the side of the map.
currently sprinting. It's on the south side, yes. I'm looking for. I posted a thing. I don't know. But yeah, Southern Watch. And zip.
You still have a broken piece of equipment? What the hell? What the hell's broken now? Thought I repaired everything.
Oh, Mike. I don't
Yeah.
know. Did I tell you about the epic adventure I went on trying to acquire a Game Boy player for the GameCube?
A back and forth with the Japanese guy, right?
Yes, yes. So, I have had this thing on my shopping list for some years, and I finally find one that is a decent price, and I post that I'm interested, and it goes on sale, and I throw my name in the ring, and I win, and I'm like, cool, it's mine. And he says, hey, I know the description said it had all the boxes and everything. Well, I don't have the boxes. Do you still want the stuff? And I'm like, yeah, cool. As long as it'll work on my American GameCube, yeah, ship it. I'm ready. And he's like, cool. So he charges my account. I wait. Slow boat from Japan shows up. And the Game Boy player is an accessory for the GameCube. And there's a base that mounts onto the bottom of the GameCube itself. It's big hard plastic, usually matches the console. And then there's a disc that you put into the optical drive for the GameCube, and it tells the GameCube, hey dummy, look over here, not the CD. And the disc was missing. So not only was the packaging missing, but one of the two required pieces in order to operate the equipment was also missing. So I go back and forth with this guy. And I'm like 11 or 12 emails deep, easy. And he's finally caves, and he's like, hey, here's the disc. I'll send that too. So he pays for shipping twice. The disc shows up. It's the Japanese model. Doesn't work. So I'm like, crap. And after this huge, long, stupid conversation with the guy, it really was a conversation. There were a lot of emails back and forth. He finally refunds, and he's like, hey, you can keep it because it's going to cost too much to ship the stuff back to offset the cost of everything I've already spent getting it to you. So I was like, well, thank you. Sorry, sayonara. Like, crap. And then, not even a week later, I find a guy that's selling just the disc on the cheap. and it works.
It's probably the same guy.
No,
It's his buddy. He stole it from him.
No. I mean, it would be funny, but that wasn't the case. But the guy sold me the disc alone, no packaging. He sent it in some Jimmy rigged packaging, and dude, it's spotless. It's got my thumbprint on it. But yeah, now I can play my Game Boy Advance games through my GameCube and stream it.
Who just entered in?
Excited. It came in the mail today, the disc. I'm so excited. So, hi guys.
Who just entered in?
Whoa.
Hello, Miss Ray.
Munavar and Ray.
Munavar and Ray. Okay, so I gotta send some invites then.
Well,
Okay.
I could actually sign in first.
Yeah, me too.
Okay.
Wait, Munavar's gonna actually sign in?
You'll probably put
Well,
an
I
X in like chat, and because my
Chat.
chat goes by so fast, I'll never see it. Which
I'm
will
like,
force him
hey.
to have to sign in.
How is everyone? I'm hearing Tim's story about the disc.
Good. Good, man. Good.
Tim is waiting at a Harrow Storm that he hasn't completed. I rode to the wrong one because I thought it was the right one, but the one that I'm at is up. And so, you know. So once I'm done with this one, I will ride to that one in the hopes that it's the one on the cycle.
Yeah.
Okay.
And just so you guys know, if you didn't
You are
already, I'm streaming. Yes. And I got
Alright.
Sullivan in chat. He accidentally fusaradad a guard by setting down his controller. So, oops.
It happens.
Been there.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh man, the moons are full. Oh, so nice.
And Tim,
So pretty.
remind me to ask you a question at the end of the night.
You could just
No, I can't.
send me a DM if you
Well,
don't want to say it on stream.
Just it can wait. It's not that important.
But it's important enough that I have to remember.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, I will try to remember as well. But
Is it like a joke that you have to deliver
No.
orally?
no.
Oh. With an A-U-R. Calm down.
Yes, got it.
Jesus, perverts.
What?
Hey,
What?
that's your fault.
Hey, you are what?
Oh, my
I'm
phones
confused.
are fun.
Yeah.
What's all this
I'm-
scratching in the dirt?
He's
Very
still trying to
confused.
figure it out.
Sure thing, whatever. I will make the
A-U-R?
college A-U-R.
Yes, as in like
A-L.
with,
Oral?
with your ears.
Yes.
The what? Sorry, you were both talking.
Oh. I love you, Munavar.
Okay, I guess I'm
Don't ever change.
never going to understand this.
So, hey, you're gonna, hi. I'd recognize
Come
that
in,
flower
comment. What the
anywhere. Oh, shit. Munavar, are you gonna give me a clue? Like, I'm gonna be in suspense until you tell me.
Yeah, I know.
No,
Me
it's
too.
nothing bad. Don't worry about it.
Are
you
It's
gonna
probably
remember?
not even a big thing.
It's probably not even a big thing. It's nothing bad. Is it game
No.
related?
No.
Oh, the
Oh.
Aurora. Oh, God, I love Skyrim. You seeing this, Ray?
It's beautiful.
2 full
It's so
moons.
pretty,
The full-on
yeah.
Borealis happening.
Right here.
Oh, I love this fucking game.
You know, like I X'd up and, I'm getting nothing.
Yeah.
I hit
I'm
like,
standing
send
right
a thing.
next to him, but I'm getting nothing.
Munavar, invite to group.
There we go.
You've invited Munavar. Okay, so last time it said you were busy.
Yeah, well, like I wasn't yet.
Hey, wait. I like the guy's outfit.
Yeah, it's pretty good, huh?
Yeah. Let's see,
What?
No.
Wait,
Hold
good?
on. I want to see.
Oh shit, he disappeared.
Oh, God, what's that thing called?
The outfit?
Yeah.
It's an orc fancy dress outfit. I can't remember now what the name of it is.
I know I have it. Summon
I-
Lord Silken Robes.
That sounds right, yeah. You want to hear something even funnier?
How
Is
about
that
that?
I just stuck that on him, and it maintained the colors that I had already changed to for me.
Yes.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
I didn't know that would happen. I was like,
Mhm.
Wow, we matched. Great.
Who award
I
better?
can also change it, but it has the default.
Oh, he definitely wears it better.
What? What? I make this look good.
That was great.
Wow.
No, it's a good outfit. Isn't it nice?
Yeah, man.
It's a fancy dress party.
Yeah. I'm in a skirt. Just what we all thought we needed. A cat in a skirt.
Yeah. Yes, absolutely. With a sword.
With a big sword, yes. Like a big samurai.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay, I just... Wait a minute. How did I complete 2 quests, though? It must have been... The dailies are considered quests.
Yes. Like
Yep.
any like crazy things are considered quest. Yeah, what?
Clear your inventory. Cha-ching!
Mm-hmm.
That's
Wow.
That's what I'm doing.
God damn, that is beautiful.
Before I run out of here, I should hit the bank and drop things in.
Yeah, that's going to be a good screenshot. I need to...
There, I put on fancy clothes too now. Get them all dirty.
This is going to probably look funky on stream, but I'm going to get a really awesome screenshot out of it.
The sky, the moons.
Yeah.
So pretty, really, it is.
Okay, so which one is up?
There we go. Alright, now let's put it back. And there we go. Alright.
Oh, it's the
Yeah,
one
I'm gonna
first.
have to crop all
Alright.
that later.
Oh, I forgot about this. They do have that. Like when you see the Hero Storm when it's active,
Mhm.
people are
It's got
fighting
the X
a
now.
little, yeah. That's so great. Oh my god, I wish they did that before.
That was a recent edition, wasn't it?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
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 Yeah,
Like
this
this.
last patch.
So, what's the plan, here, Mike?
We're gonna do some world bosses, but Tim,
Yeah, well.
to clear off the one or the two what do you call it here, Hero Storms that he was missing.
Yep. This is the last one that I need. Just, you know, waiting patiently.
And do you have the quest, Mike, or do we need to pick quest up, or?
We need to pick up quests because I have quested myself completely out today.
Okay. I'm going to be greedy and start with Southern Elsewhere, I think.
Okay.
That's where I am.
Pick them up as you go, and we'll report to you then. Yeah, I couldn't believe that Undertaker stuff.
Yeah,
Like,
what is...
Weird.
So, like, I got a helmet, I opened it up, you know, and it was like, it was listing at $30K. I'm like, okay.
That's nuts.
So then I, like, was at the station, and, like, I had a bow, and I had a shield,
Uh-huh.
and I'm like, okay, now I got to check. So I went to TTC, and I put in what I had, and, like, the only one that came back was a gold bow with the sharpened at, like, 1.3 million. I'm like, so I'm like, okay. And so then I changed to, like, anything, any trait at gold, and, like, they were coming in between 500 and, you know, like 1.3 million. I'm like, fuck, you know.
Yeah.
Okay, this is a real thing then. So then I
What
put in
did-
the shield, and, like, the shield was like 200 or 2 million to plus. I'm like, holy crap.
What's its real name, Mike?
Call of the Undertaker.
Oh, call. Let's see.
So it adds 4% healing,
Yep.
1,200 max health, 4%
Healing
healing
done.
shot, and then max health.
Yep.
And when you deal damage, you apply minor lifesteal to your enemy for 8 seconds.
Yeah, I don't know why that's such a big thing.
Right.
no idea.
Also, it's an overland set, isn't it?
Yeah, it drops at like boss delves and dragons, and out of the chest. But like
Nothing
one
else.
of the
Man.
things,
for people to be buying.
Yeah, I don't understand why that's a thing. I mean, unless the healers don't want to run Destro back bar to do the lifesteal, but I don't.
You haven't heard that this is a thing.
Yeah, I know. That's what I
But,
mean.
like,
So
yeah, because I was just like, okay, I always am amazed when I catch something like that bow that I caught earlier this week or last week, and we were talking about what I should do with it. The one that I said about should I gold it out the Swamp Raider, and I golded it out and I sold it for 2.9.
Oh jeez,
2.97 thousand.
that's crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy.
It was like 297,000 for that bow. It was like, holy crap.
Now, did you guys get the quest?
Picked up something. I don't know. I didn't even read it.
The Light Bringer? I'm at.
Well, I got a quest, yeah.
Yeah, I only have one right now. I'm only in the one zone, so.
Thank you for the heart attack, Elder Nick. Again,
And
you honor me.
we have some time. People just ran out, so I think it just ended.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
But
I
it's
think
the Light
that being that we're in Skyrim right now, it's a pain in the. Some of these don't pop. That's the problem, and they take forever. It's not like Markarth. My thinking is we should go to Southern Elsewhere.
Okay. Sounds good to me, man.
Or to Moonva.
Might as well, slot some of these points I never use.
Beautiful night in Skyrim, though. 2 full, beautiful moons and the aurora in full tilt.
I'll wait though. Just pick up the arrows or whatever I'm supposed to be picking up. But yeah, well, if I find any, I'll send it your way. But
Yeah,
I'm sure I destroyed that. That's just maybe
I'm
in.
amazed by that, that pricing.
It is.
Well, I wonder if it's in a battlegrounds or something where they
Maybe.
run four wardens or something like that, and they
yeah, some
can't,
really specific thing, yeah.
and nobody is actually running a Destro staff,
No kitty.
because they're all stamina or something. But why would you do a magic regen?
So,
Somebody found a loophole somewheres and they need it for a
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah, something.
My cat is
so they're
rubbing her face on the microphone.
Tim, you want to jump off the cliff to the
What?
south?
Is that what all my
Jump
friends
off
are
the
doing?
Yes.
Jump off the cliff, Tim.
And
this
then
is,
come
this
to the
is
cave.
directly for you.
I'm under you right now.
What?
Yeah,
the cave.
You heard it. You heard it first here.
I almost made
Oh, shit! Whoa,
the
shit!
360
I'm okay.
You're supposed to have, some, hold on for.
I almost made the 360 into the cave.
I hit a rock on the way down and had to double dodge roll. Oh, yes, this thing. Okay, alright, okay.
Okay, so I'm finding quite a number of Necromancer PvP Undertaker builds.
Oh,
Okay, yep. Yeah. Well, right now it's filled with Necros and Wardens.
Yeah, so it's
That's like the only two gold classes being played, I think. Yeah, because the burst damage is still insane, and the Warden has the innate major protection to drop off 30% of the damage.
Yeah. Is that why you're not going in there anymore? You're just like, I'm done.
Pretty much so. I mean, it's just You have to play those two classes with proc sets and that. I mean, I could get by with the group I run with. You know what I mean? Because there's enough of us, but I mean, they did, starting like 2 weeks ago, cut down their nights to just Sundays and Wednesdays now, opposed to, you know, these nights this week and those nights the next week, and these, and I'm like, oh my god, so it's always like
Sounds like a
nonstop
dance.
every other night.
Yeah,
So
I
I'm
don't
like,
know if
nope.
I want to be doing that either.
So, but now that it, you know, Sundays and Wednesdays, I might go back. I don't know.
Seriously? Just gonna park your horse right in my face.
Huh? I'm not doing that.
Not you.
The mini horse.
I know. But
At least it's not a warden bear.
exactly. So, how many more of these do you need, Mike? Since you've been on for like 4 hours already.
I am done.
Oh, wow! You did another 13 today or something?
9 of them today.
Wow. Oh yeah. That,
Yes, indeed.
dailies. I completed two quests. I gotta loot 2 more chests. Pick 3 locks. Destroy
Which, if
10
you pick
10
your
skeletons.
your chest instead of, you know,
Destroying
breaking the
them?
lock,
Yeah.
then those count. I ran
I
up and
think all.
down the Somerset
Well,
coast
forcing
there.
it does
where
too,
I
I think.
No, I did. It doesn't.
Well, it did for me because I have one done already, and
Huh?
I didn't unlock it. I forced it.
Because when I was in Somerset, and I have like a little route that I run for clamshells, and there's a lot of chests on that beach, and the first 2 didn't count for me for the lockpick. So then I stopped and was just picking the last 3 that I found.
So I don't know, but I have one done, and I haven't picked anything yet. We're all like surrounding this guy.
As soon as he drops, he's gonna be so
He's
screwed.
been mauled. Yeah.
I was going to do a dragon earlier because it just happened to be like close to the way shrine, and it was bugged out. Like people were there shooting it. It was just hovering in the sky, not doing anything.
Oh wow! They broke the dragons.
Yep.
They're like, "Yep, I give up.
I've heard of this
Him.
happening before.
You need some food.
Them being
You're
Well-
below 18."
It wouldn't be Skyrim if you didn't have broken dragons.
Say that again.
Flying backwards, fire coming out of their butt.
Doing all kinds of weird things.
Yeah. I wonder if I got bounce a quarter off of that ass.
That's not a quarter.
I don't have a quarter, so that's what you get.
Bounce
I
a
guess
drake.
it's not mud at least, so
Or move on.
I got that for going forward me at least.
I mean, I've heard of people wearing compression socks, but come on, man.
You can't see my socks.
You have to get like the baby powder to peel them on.
The socks? Socks are in the boots.
They look like knee highs to me.
I don't know. They're metal boots, so I don't know.
I think that lady just stepped on my tail.
Probably. You know, they have no regard for your tail.
I wouldn't either.
Oh, he's up. Yeah. So much.
He immediately Jesus beams somebody.
Yeah, me. Yeah, because I went first.
Oop, there's my fans. Fans just kicked on. Right there. I heard them go brrr, just for a second.
Yep.
Social. Group. Travel to player.
Mike's
Doesn't
doing,
matter who.
Oh yeah.
Mike's doing the
Oh, yeah.
cheat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Travel to somebody in our group and just going to drop me at a wasteland somewhere. Maybe if I'm
Yeah.
lucky, even in town.
Yeah, because that one's not a.
Nope, not in town.
We're in southern elsewhere, right?
Yep,
No, that's where I'm headed now.
Okay.
according to town.
Ooh, this is a
you know,
big 13-minute long medley. Oh boy.
just so you know, we have one in the future. We got like 3 more to check in this zone first, but. That's nuts. Oh, yeah, around the freaking wall, zigzagging. Cats need
guys,
to displace.
y'all hear
Yeah.
that?
What?
Dragon. There's a dragon.
Yeah.
There's a dragon.
There's always a dragon.
Yeah. So, anyone have anyone?
Dastardly duo.
Yeah, well, that's the northern one, but let's see if Tim or Ray has another one in here.
I got.
I cleared the fence.
Oh, was that right?
Did you hear me?
I didn't hear the noun. I heard I got.
Oh, it's Goodfang Pariah.
Okay.
Whatever that is. That's the name of the. So you have to kill. It's the.
Yeah, a rocket hack.
Yeah. So is that. Which one do you want to do?
That's fine. We have 3 people. Actually, 4 now, so it's even easier.
Is it because I'm a cat? It's because I'm a cat, isn't it? You jerk.
Can I share it?
Go ahead, share.
Tim, did you turn in? Yeah.
Nope. Just killed the dragon, though.
Him got sidetracked.
Yeah, man. There's a dragon. I told you.
There's always a dragon.
Well. So. I got nothing. I really got nothing.
I know.
Oh God.
Wow, there's quite the party here.
Uh-oh.
Was him, I swear it's
Oh yeah,
Are you
jeez.
at the place?
Yes.
We're at the place, yeah.
Yep.
This guy shows up, he's gonna get,
Mauled again.
yeah.
Uh,
Like literally,
another one.
people are spell affecting a circle right now. It's like a circle jerk here, of Lego spell effects.
Strangely enough, not the first time I've heard that word today.
Oh, he's up,
Oh.
and he's dead.
No,
Oh
not
no,
yet.
that's his student that's dead.
Yeah, now he's dead, but
No, he's dead. Hopefully everybody was within close enough range.
Oh my god, I got the kill.
did you?
Yeah.
Tim? Did you
No,
get that?
I'm in a load
Oh.
screen now.
So don't pick these up yet, Mike, if he's in.
I'm sorry.
Oh well.
Oh, you're getting the skull? Yeah, I'm getting those too. I guess I must be
There's
right.
two.
But yeah, but Tim
I
might.
just got 2,
Oh,
Okay.
all right. There's
and
3.
that's complete.
To tell
Well,
you
yeah,
to
but you
talk
still have to
to,
kill it, though.
Oh God. Oh, I
Right?
just crashed into a parked wagon.
Right? Though you still have to kill the mob, right?
I don't know. I'm not even there yet, dude. I'm coming up the road now.
No. Look at your quest.
You can't text and drive. It's illegal.
Then stop driving.
No.
Pull
I
over.
can't stop. I have to slow down first. Oh, God! Whoa. That guy almost hit me. Oh, no. Not this one. Oh, shit.
Yeah, that's why we asked you if you had got if you got the
That's
kill.
why we asked if you have it killed or not already on your quest log.
Nope. Still got to do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Riyataharashi.
Yeah.
Well, guess what I'm going to do?
Yeah.
Sit on the stool.
I'm going to go sit on my bench.
That's right. Is it bench time? It's bench
Yeah,
time.
it's bench time.
Yeah, well, everyone has left, so the next one will not be as easy, Mike.
Hurry up, Moonivar. You got a spot
Yeah.
right here.
Oh,
Because Tim
all
has
right,
to stream
all
our,
right.
stream our bench antics.
More head scratching, more arm folding. Yeah.
Look at us. Bunch of assholes.
Well, no,
We're
we all
staring
get
at Ray.
victim.
Well, how about them apples?
There it is.
Did yours head turn? Because,
Yeah.
oh, hey, mine just turned.
Yep.
Yeah, when you look at players going by, the eye line automatically tracks.
Well, that was
Yeah,
so
well-
funny because like yesterday we're sitting here doing this, and like Ray crossed her arms, and like both Moonivar and myself turned our heads at the same time to look at Ray, and we started laughing at you. That was the end of it.
Oh yeah, that's awesome. I
There
can
there
see
was
that.
somebody. There was somebody here watching too, for a little while.
Let him take a picture.
Like I haven't seen Ray's head turn yet.
Well, she won't look at us. She looks
Yeah.
the same direction.
Yeah, so.
Look me in
No,
the
but I
face.
think it's that third slot doesn't turn the head, but these first two slots do. Oh, nope, she just turned her head.
Well, yeah. If she swings her camera at you, yeah.
No, it's an automatic
Yeah.
it's automatic animations that we go through.
Yeah,
Crossing the
it's not-
arms, scratching our head,
Yeah.
moving our hands on our laps.
Like
Yeah.
the head turn is its own self. It's not me doing anything. I haven't touched my mouse in 5 minutes.
By the way, that little guar that we got, so cute. Look at it.
Oh, the blue one?
Yeah.
Where is it? Oh, okay.
I'll get
That's the
mine in 2
Bailey.
days.
Oh, yeah. The one at her knee here.
What the
Oh,
hell?
we're getting a couple more people arriving.
What was it? Apholcoma corvidae?
Yes, I saw
Is
that.
that like a plant or something? What the fuck was that? Some subgenus of herb I've never heard of? Oh, Jocelyn found us again. There's the pony that,
Mhm.
Yep.
you know.
Tim's favorite pony.
Yep.
Got PTSD from all them sparkles.
Again, it
come on.
princes too. Did you see it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, look, it's sprinting now.
Look at all these people just zipping around. Not a walk button above them.
Wondering what we're doing.
We're resting up for the big bout.
Oh shit.
So I was on with the Lore Seekers Guild. Was it Sunday night? Saturday night? Can't remember
I
what
thought it
it
was
was.
supposed to be Sunday night.
Well, it was one night that I went on like for an hour at the end of the night. And they're running around, and all of a sudden, like, we're in Discord, and they're cracking up. And they're like, there's a concert going on. I'm like, okay, I got to see what this is. So I, port to where everybody was. And there were people, two people with lutes, one with a drum, and one with a flute. And they were typing into chat the lyrics to different songs. and like replacing parts of it with like Tamriel references. It was hilarious.
Take some quick typing though.
Well, you know, highly coordinated effort
Yeah.
too, because
It's taking forever, this Boston pop.
About 5 minutes, right?
I'm blaming the dragon.
Yeah, definitely Dragon Ball.
Oh yeah. Tim saw a big lizard and had to bite it.
It's true. And hunt it down. Got that prey drive.
He doesn't know what it'll do when he catches it, of course.
No cat does.
He begins to play with it. He keeps a paw on the tail to keep it grounded.
I want to hug the Pokemon.
The Pokemon?
Yes.
What, the little bar thing? With, you know, smoke coming out of its eyes.
Is that a guar? It's not a
Yeah.
guar. What is it?
Baby guar.
It's a baby. I don't know.
Oh, it's a Bantam. Cold
Bantam
Harbor
guar.
Bantam guar.
Yeah.
Start with a dollop of wiggly cuteness, add a dash of the Cold Harbor glow, and you get a Bantam guar that causes oohs and ahs wherever you go. Plus, helps you avoid stubbing your toe at night when you leave your bed. Genius! Yeah, I'll get mine in a couple of days. I like that
Just
it,
does not want to show
looks just derpy enough. But like you could probably still kind of take it seriously.
Dude, it's so cute.
Like whatever it's trying to tell me, like it's earnestly wanting me to believe something, but I don't speak the body language. I don't know. Does Timmy fall in a well? What is it? Tell me. Whoa.
Does that mean that you'll
face paint? No. Come back here. Hey, look, a bed. Oh. Well, that went quick.
Yeah. Yeah, she's like, yeah, no, cat, nope.
She's afraid of the barb.
He's, you know, a dark elf, so. I think he was a dark elf. It looked like a dark
This
elf.
guy's name is Filcher. What? Wow. Morgana Le Fay, hero of the Dragon Guard. Mm-hmm. Sounds like something she would do. Not. Go take a look at the denizens of Tamriel here.
Knuckle bomb.
Oh, look. This one brought a chair. Just in case. Nice
Evil
hat.
doer.
Oh, yeah. Nice hat. I need a hat. I need this hat.
Which one's that?
Which hat?
I got
This.
it.
This hat.
Purple hat?
I need this hat.
Oh.
How do you get this hat?
Oh, well, that was. I don't know. It was on the Crown Store for a long time, and then it was.
Oh.
I think you could get one with gems, and I got one by accident somehow.
Oh, you got a crate, I bet.
Yeah.
You got it from a crate. Oh, he's up.
Ah, shit.
Yeah.
All the meteors. Holy shit.
There you go, Tim. It should have counted now.
Belginex says it's a bard's costume.
No, it is, and it came with Solitude, I think.
Well, Fark. That means it's probably gone.
Well, yeah, for now. Okay.
Did you see
It
it?
might be on the Endeavors.
Get your Seal of Endeavors. You never know when what's gonna pop.
I'm almost catch my mic. I caught him.
I missed my turn, so
I know.
long way.
That's what I got. Like I got you on the back curve there. And let's see
I
if
don't
Tim
know
has
what
one.
the heck happened to me.
Well,
Who's
fell
at the
down
waist ride?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez, Ray, you're at the waist ride. The other one.
Yep.
You went like east or west.
I did. I went. I don't know what happened. Pretty soon I was down a cliff, and I was like, okay.
Across a river.
You know.
my knees won't last as long as they used to. Wish I still had a bounce in them. X, come back tomorrow.
Nothing else.
Okay. And we'll go
Apparently,
to.
I had one of whatever you guys had.
All right. Well, we'll go to northern then.
It was him, I swear it. Sisa.
Everyone does have duo, right?
Last time anyone
The
saw
dastardly
it,
duo.
What?
I got that one.
Which place is it from?
Northern
no,
Elsewhere.
Okay.
It's the one that we did last night. That Mike's like,
But it must be serious.
No, I do
Maybe it's
not
like
have
kill
it.
the short one first.
I do not have
Yeah.
it, by the way.
oh, you do now.
Okay.
Dang, I want just the hat though. I don't want the whole
And
costume.
at the way shrine if you don't want to. People are riding back, so you probably have a little bit.
Light my path through this madness.
Oop, good plan.
Okay,
I'm
two
running
of
as
us are
fast
here.
as I can.
You can do it.
Oh, he's up.
Yeah,
I
Oh,
was
no.
just kind of.
that's good.
And then you want to hit the ball one, Tim.
Okay.
Here comes Ray, and we're ready to roll.
And I broke a thing.
Yes. Be sorry.
Can't you see the boss is busy? Let me teach you some manners.
Not that shit.
Nothing personal.
It's not too bad.
Pay for that.
Yeah. Pay for this.
And then the chest over there. Alright. You get there daily.
Won't be good for business.
Ah,
Over there. Tamaray.
8. Where is he? Where is she? Come here.
No, break this.
Still. So, what kind of crap up I gotta sell today? Crafty elephant. Okay.
Let's go for it. Now I'm going to the sugar house.
I'm making a detour.
Okay. place.
God, what is this from? This is... Oh, it's from Symphony of the Night. Okay. Oh, God, I'm like, what is that melody? Took me a second. What's up, Jogger?
Oh, I see what you're doing.
I have one left on my, 3 dragons from like a week now.
Actually, I do too.
You said about a third left?
You guys
Yeah,
started a
perfect.
dragon.
Well, we're just finishing a dragon.
Yeah.
I don't know. He might finish us. He's going to do his
I
strike.
know, right?
How many people are there?
A lot.
Okay.
He's flying. But it was hilarious because I was the first one I did this week. Everybody's got their Miris and their Bastions out. And like he does his strife, and all of a sudden there's all
they all
these dead. Like half the population gone.
Yeah.
And Ray, that's a good house to have if you like doing that dragon there.
Which
That
one?
Moon Sugar Meadow right below
Okay.
you, along that path.
I probably
you
should
do
do
that.
that. I don't have anything over here.
I mean, that's a good one to get to that dragon. Instead of the way shrine all the time.
Hey.
Oh, Tim, where are you going, Tim? Up in the hills.
Where's this house?
To your southwest.
Oh, Moon Sugar Meadow.
Yeah.
I thought that was one of those ones that like you could wasn't
Oh, it
available
might-
all the time.
Oh, that might be one you can't get right now.
Oh, you know.
Sugar Bowl, here I come.
Yeah, it might be one that was only for
Limited
rounds or
time.
not available anymore. It's not on my list, so it's one of those 2 reasons.
Uh-oh.
Oh no. Shit.
Sorry.
What happened?
I didn't see them.
God damn it.
I know.
Tim aggroed the world.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry. I turned around and realized
Do it
I was too
again.
late.
I thought I was gonna make it, and all of a sudden my character just put her hands down. I'm like, shit.
Yep, I did. In disgust.
I was like, ugh.
Come on, everybody, load in.
Oh wait, you already did this one, right, Mike?
Yeah. Yeah, I got on around 6 o'clock today after walking from work to the car dealership to pick up my car.
How
I'm like,
far
okay.
away in the cart?
It's a 3-mile walk.
Oh jeez, ouch.
So yeah. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna get something to eat. I texted the girlfriend to see, what she was up to, and I got the same kind of BS that I've been getting. Oh, I'm really tired. Okay, I'm not coming to see you then.
Which one is this one?
Have you heard about the village?
The share?
Yep.
Yep.
So, it's up north.
Oh, I just got here.
Oh yeah, but did you turn in that quest?
Turn in what quest?
Like the dragon the other day.
I don't even know
No,
what
you
you
just
guys
did.
Lost quest. That's what we're doing. So it's
He accepted it, so
I just got one.
okay. Yeah.
As soon as I
Alright.
got here, one popped for me.
Yeah.
that was me.
Yes. Right. Sure.
So
It's right across the
I
top.
see it. That one is close. That's good. I was just standing here.
Oh, yeah. Wait again.
Is it already up?
Yeah.
damn it.
To try and. Are you guys fighting it already?
Yeah. Yep. I mean, there's one other person here.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Although it is at 43%.
That's like a lifetime though.
Yeah. That is, yeah.
How could I? She's such.
Oh, and we all have to get our own.
Do
That's what
we?
it looks like.
Yeah.
Oh, bummer.
Yeah.
I know. What's up with that? I'm like, hey. And going back to the sugar bowl.
The whole shack shimmy.
Yeah.
And I'm in town. You ready?
Wow, that was.
He's got like super speed loading screens. Like the rest of us, it's like we could get up, make dinner, come back, and finally the Ouroboros has stopped spinning.
Yeah, I'm surprised. Like, you know.
I don't know what. I mean, maybe
Looney
I have a
Bar,
different
like,
add-ons.
It's just because he's
He's
closer
alright.
to the server.
Well, actually, isn't the servers in El Paso, Texas, or something like that?
I
Although
assumed
it does
they
bounce.
were in Maryland.
No, they're not. They're over there, and then but they do bounce to a anti-cheat server first, I think, which might be over close this way. I want to think they use the El Paso server farm.
Too late for regrets.
So Tim, do you have a quest from them?
Which one?
Go south. Turn in the quest.
Wait, what? Where?
Go south, where Mike and Ray are. Turn in your daily quest.
Mike's right there.
Yep.
Ray's here.
Right.
Yeah.
And did you turn in your quest to that give it right there?
I did, yes.
And, and did they give you a quest?
The lady in the back has a chevron, but she's the only one.
And all right,
It's
that's
not
correct.
The old
original
Khajiit.
class. Yeah.
Yeah.
No chevron.
No, he doesn't have one. Okay.
No.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay.
Oh, this one over here's got one.
These dragons
That's probably a
are
dragon,
fast
huh?
becoming a larger
Yeah,
issue.
well, it
Yeah,
might
the
be
lady
the
gives you a
delve.
dragon hunt.
Yeah, the one way back is the dragon, and then the one right to
More?
the
I-
right when you're
I'm-
looking is the delve, and then the left is the world boss. Okay. I'll
Oh,
see
where
about this one.
Where are we going next?
Eastern. I'm picking one up, and then what was that? Someone shared something.
I didn't share nothing.
I didn't get
Oh.
anything.
Tim is doing a dragon hunt. Thanks.
I picked it up.
Okay, where we headed?
now, we're doing Eastern Skyrim or Western,
Western
or whatever we're
Skyrim.
doing. Yeah. Sure. And it is down south. If you
Mother
have
of Shadows.
the Alpines, that's the place to port to. The house, Alpine,
Yeah.
gallery or whatever. And you all got the quest, right?
Yep.
This is the. Oh, somebody talked to them. Person, because they can.
Ray, what's for dinner?
Spaghetti. Nothing exciting.
It could be. Spaghetti is
I
very
know.
versatile.
It's
classic.
yeah.
And don't pick these up yet until they're in zone and nearby. So
We're busy
don't break.
prepping Captain for his root canal.
There's people here, or excuse me, was a person here. One.
Oh, someone's at the Waytron over there. Ray is.
Yeah.
Oh, now it looks like there's two.
Mike's coming down south. So we're directly south of Ray, all the way.
I think you've got time. They're not doing much damage.
Yeah, she's at like 60%.
High
Put up
40s.
her dive.
I'm just, yeah, it's. Ow. Ow. Oh, Ray's here. Okay, feel it.
Alright, doing the damages. Hey, she pulled me in. That was the stupidest thing she's ever done.
Pulling around everywhere.
There you go. Things are dead.
Sure
To
are.
clean up the corruption.
I heard you got the one to the corner.
I got the one by the troll.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not gonna fit. Just takes away the troll.
Was. Past tense.
God's Spider-Man, here I come.
I'm in town if you want to put it in. I'm in the house, but
Oh, this was part of that. There was a quest that brought you out here. It was a new thing for one of the holiday quests. And there was like ghosts and stuff.
I'll be right back.
Gotta have ghosts.
Yeah. Haven't been out here in a minute.
and I'm just going to share this with you, Ray. Do a two for later on.
Okay, do you want me to take the next bus?
Yep.
Have a
not
passion
sure what
for
Mike is.
alchemy?
No, he's stepping
Be
to
a part of my exciting research.
Where's this one?
Okay, Tim.
Yes.
Oh,
Did you
it's
turn in your
giants.
thing?
There's nothing to turn in.
Did you have the old one?
I don't know.
I wonder if you were carrying one.
Okay. Yeah, because it says you're enabled to accept it, so that means you have one, I guess.
I've got in Western Skyrim Circle of Cheaters and Halt the Harrow
Yeah.
Storms.
Yeah, it's the cheaters. So
Says I have to
Let's-
retrieve
no, no.
pieces of evidence.
oh, we killed the boss, but you never picked up the pieces.
Pieces
So-
of I have no idea.
All these bosses, after you kill them, there's things around them you have to pick up.
Oh.
So for that one, you have to pick up the
Yeah.
arrowheads and the bodies around them. So what we're gonna do is we'll drop Ray's, the alongshore, and take Tim's. So when Tim is ready, he can share.
Wait, which one? What?
When you're done.
Share
Oh, we get
the
another.
cheaters.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Unable with Madriel.
Yeah,
Yes,
I
well,
think we still have it.
And
Yeah,
Ali
okay.
and Lady accepted.
Yes, and when Mike is back, we'll have him drop.
Okay.
And I'm at the wage shrine.
And you're by the way, Shrine?
Yes. Whenever we ride down the road.
Yeah, I missed a thing. I killed the stuff, but I don't do the homework.
Yeah, exactly.
I am on brand.
Okay, I'm back.
All right, Mike.
And it looks like there's
Drop.
a ton of shares here.
Yeah, well, drop the giant one, but accept the cheaters.
Journal. Quests. Okay, along the shore is the giant.
Yeah, drop that one.
Bad.
Or don't
Hey,
accept that
there's
one.
a thing.
Yeah,
Okay,
well,
go
hang
for it.
on, Tim. Make sure. Oh, well.
Oh, I got one. Sorry. Oh,
Well, but yeah, but we want to make sure everybody is
Yeah.
nearby so it doesn't break the quest.
yeah.
Okay.
Which is probably how I got stuck in this mess in the first place.
Okay, so you guys are at Cheater?
Yes,
Where's
and it is
Peter?
up.
Here's one.
Where is?
So-
I don't even know where you guys are.
Ray, ride to the south of that road. So go down the road south.
Whoa.
Stay on the road. There's Mike, so follow Mike. Nope, Ray, you're going north. Go
Yeah,
the
I
other way.
just went off the road. Yeah.
Now turn around.
You've been drinking
Go
this.
the other way. You're going north.
What?
Reverse.
I'm going east. Anyway.
Yeah, well, keep going down that road.
Okay.
Let's
You
see
are
your
almost
shotgun.
with Mike. And now follow Mike down the road south.
Okay. Jesus Christ, I get so turned around. I don't think I even got the quest yet, but don't worry about it. Just throw it at me later.
Sharing again.
Okay.
And don't go all out until we get close. Just kill all the dumb bowmen that come out.
Okay. That I can do.
Okay, we're here.
Okay, they're here. Go all out. Tim.
Roger that.
Come back here, you sneaking orc.
Yeah. Kill all the dumb snipers.
That almost looks like the Dragon Knight that was here earlier.
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay. Oh, hey.
Oh, Sully's gonna bounce. Thanks for hanging, bro. Thanks for the invite to the boat party. And the
Is that
Tim, you got homework to do?
what?
everybody?
No,
Get 3 of them?
I don't.
Is the quest complete,
I
Tim?
only have 2, so I'm gonna get where's the other?
Yes. Talk to Hidavar, Hidavar, Cadaver, whatever the fuck his name is.
I think it's a woman, but not sure.
I don't.
I'm not sure.
I have no idea. The only reason I do dailies is because you guys are doing them. Otherwise, I really don't care. I just want to kill stuff.
Coins. Yeah, getting coins.
Technically, he doesn't have to do the dailies to get the coins.
True. We aren't doing dailies. We're doing world bosses right now.
Hmm. But these are the daily world bosses.
Yes.
So are they dailies, or are they world bosses, or are they daily
They're
world
both.
bosses?
And
The daily-
end up
Oh.
in town when ready.
C. All of the above.
Because you can do them as world bosses.
And it is
not
a
get any
woman.
credits for it.
Oh shit! Daily
Towards
never
your-
completed. Loot 3 treasure chests.
There you
Okay.
go.
Nice. Okay.
Well,
And
that's
when-
working as
I love
intended.
this. Yeah. Oh my god. I actually did something.
Okay, right.
That's cool. You
Get
just
yours.
trip on them. Like I don't even know.
Well, the Endeavors, yeah, you can easily trip on it.
What?
That's the point.
What's with all the red everywhere? Is that just because of the Harrow Storm? Because I don't like it.
Kind of, sort of.
Makes me uncomfortable.
So,
Okay, so this is the giant along the coast.
Tim is out in the world. Yeah, port
Tim's turning his
Mike, Tim.
What? Oh, you guys
Port
all
to
left
Mike.
me.
Yeah, port to Mike.
Oh, we have to down and turn in the quest.
We have to turn in the quest.
I'm not even high. What does it matter with me? What the hell? Like, I don't even have an excuse.
I'm here.
Oh,
The
God.
boss.
Sorry, Ray.
Ready.
My bad. Totally walked right into her.
I wasn't noticing it. Otherwise, I would have been like, like you do.
Too close. Too close.
Enjoy a moment.
Personal
Sailing
boundaries.
giants. Never imagined.
Oh, jeez. Beldinick. Yes. I do need to wake up. You're right. Though I'm sure a heart attack was not the way to do that.
So now, do you have the giants now from Ray?
What?
Probably not. Are you ready for me to share, Tim?
Yes. Along the shore.
Yes.
Okay.
This is the giant. And I'm at the giant, so you can either port to me or Mike, or even Ray at this point, since she's halfway down the road.
Okay.
Or being like the fastest one here, you're always behind.
I will fucking throw something at you.
I did.
No, you know what it is I'm still unfamiliar with a lot of the stuff up here. I haven't done any of the quests.
Yeah, no, it is. Yeah, if you don't spend a lot of time here, you're like, wait, where am I going now?
Oh.
We're doing the homework for you, Tim.
A little bit, yeah. I feel like you're just kind of handing me the cheat sheet, and I'm just showing up to class late, like, oh god, thanks. You
That's
know?
exactly what's happening.
That's exactly what it is.
All right, so we should have 3 reports done now, right? So
Yep.
you only have to kill the boss now, Tim. Correct?
That's what it should look like.
Recover scouting reports 3 of 3. Yes, done.
Okay.
Need the
Yeah.
boss.
So, but that's the extra stuff
This guy.
for this boss that we just did for you.
So that's a recent addition then? The whole collect
Well,
a
in this
handful of
zone.
things after you kill the boss?
Yep.
Yep.
Well,
And
because
it's actually in Blackwood too, I think, right?
yeah, so ever since Somerset, they changed the world bosses so that you have an achievement associated with them to do 30 of the world bosses, but you have to get the quest from the quest giver. So, and you can only get one quest a day to do it, and they give you a reward pack, which oftentimes has a crafting motif in the pack. And that was the real like incentive to do it.
Got it.
Right.
And
Right, but these pieces of after you kill a boss is new to this zone and Blackwood.
Ew, I
Yeah.
got decorative wax out of this cheese sack.
Okay then.
But like the Indrik quest in Somerset, you had to go
Yep,
and
yep,
destroy
yep,
4 of the globes.
Yep, around it. The
you know,
same thing with like all those bosses, the
Yeah,
crab
so yeah.
pick up the seaweed. So yeah, so Somerset.
In
So
Rothgar,
Somerset
they did the
started
same
it.
Started
thing.
there.
No, they
Yeah.
did it in Rothgar as well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
yep.
use the whistle, 3 times on the
So it's just the main, like the old bosses, just
the original zones.
zones.
Or when it started on Somerset.
Yeah, I thought it started
So-
with Somerset. I try and block Rothgar out
You
of
were
my
right.
brain.
Hey,
Well, you did.
Rothgar is one of the better ones. I swear to God. It's
Well,
such a good
yeah,
quest.
it was supposed to be in the game. I think, at launch.
finished Rothgar.
It's full of orcs. That's the problem.
Oh my God. I just made an orc.
Wow,
I have
a
one.
vampire orc.
I wanted to play through the new story thingy that they have in the
Yep.
front. It's really cool. Also, there's there's a new tutorial, and it's like a real tutorial. I felt like I was like thrown back to WoW days or whatever.
Oh jeez. Use this skill. Use that skill.
let me see if you can do it 3 times. You know, that kind
What's
of thing.
Gravity crush.
Wow, double.
I think he was swinging at you. I'm not sure.
One of us.
He turned around real quick, and I was like,
The other big change that they put in is the delves. That each of the delves now has a storyline and a quest giver, like right outside the delve. That not all of them had it in the original game.
So, you want board?
where are you going?
We're in town if you want to port. Turn in the quest.
Are you in town now?
Yes, I am.
Ray's putting on the frequent flyer miles.
I am. I was fucking riding there.
I know. I'm like, I'll be there in a second.
Oh, sorry.
Let's see if Tim has one.
Oh my
Almost had a
God.
mid-air collision.
Yeah. So, my son, actually both of them have been playing Skyrim recently for some reason. And it's really fun now after, you know, hanging out in Skyrim here to go, you know, to look at what they did. It's really cool. They did a great job.
Take everything and downgrade it.
Oh yeah. I mean, it looks amazing. Like, I mean, there's some differences, but that's fine. It's just that you, especially Solitude, you can walk in there and you know exactly where to go. Because you've been playing Skyrim, because it's like, it's exactly the same.
Well, we were saying before you guys came on, that, you know, like Riften, you expect Riften to be much different because
Yes.
Riften has burned to the ground a couple of times.
Yep, and being rebuilt. Yeah.
Do you have
Versus
a quest?
Solitude is, you know, it's a stone structure.
Yeah, and it is, I mean, there's been changes to, you know, like the names of things and, you know, like a few little details.
Yeah.
But mostly, yeah, it looks the
Most of
same.
the buildings are still the same. So.
Yeah.
And Tim,
What?
do you
Did you
have
have
a
a
quest
quest
from her?
from that person?
The lady here?
Yes, Hilgafar. Okay.
No.
So we'll go to
No,
Blackwood.
no chifra. No lemon, please.
Okay, so where are we headed?
I
Blackwood.
think he said Blackwood, yeah.
Blackwood. Okay, so Leowind.
That's right.
Actually, I'm gonna save myself a loading screen. I'll just wait
I know,
until
I'm
you know,
just waiting this time.
and then I'll just port directly to where the boss is gonna be.
Yep. Hang on, I'm finding.
It's a brilliant idea, Mike.
Yeah.
Yep. Hang on, I'm getting there.
So it's, you know, Mr. Super Speed loading screen.
Just
He's
let
got
him
10 level of
use his
speed, but
loading
only for the loading screen. Oh, Rain of
Shared
Frost.
products. I mean, I could put on Ring and use Rapids, but why?
Because it's fun.
I already fall off things and can't stop the loot thing because I'm going to Mach 10.
All right, so I'm assuming you're porting to wherever this is.
Yes,
know
I
if
have
I
to find
read
it though.
I'm there.
It's the northeast side of the map.
Oh, is it the one way up the Blood Rune Cave?
The frog one.
Okay, I'm going up there. Hang on. I'll be in the delve in the second.
It's not a delve.
What?
The world
Oh,
Oh, it's
boss,
outside?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, man, I went to the wrong one. I thought we were going to the delve. Oops. I'm going to the other witch shrine. I'm at the witch shrine now. For some odd reason, I was
At the
thinking
witch shrine.
delve. Yeah, because Mike mentioned delves and stories. And...
Sorry.
No,
Sorry.
it's fine. I just connected delves at the moment. I'm like, whoops.
There is one player here. Boss is at 89%.
Okay.
You're at the frog already? Wow.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that makes 3 of us now. Just waiting on Ray.
Yeah.
Lead attack.
Yeah.
Keep it occupied.
This guy's like, how am I not doing anything?
I'm gonna load it through. I just, I looked at the map for a second, trying to figure out
Oh,
where you
yeah,
guys
no.
were.
you
That was my mistake.
do that.
Yeah.
Wants to load all those map pins you have, and oh yeah. I'm just like killing all the little frogs.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty close to the wayfind, thank God.
There she is.
Okay. Open a can of whoop ass.
Yeah.
Now this guy's gonna be like, what the fuck?
What? What did he say? Something in his own? And I
No, just how fast that went down. It was like we're sitting here like just monkeying around waiting for to kill things a little bit at a time. It's 2 frogs. Jim, you didn't just burst off, did you?
Nope.
Out collecting frogs. Okay, I saw Black Panther like.
'Twas not
Going.
I, said the spider to the flag.
Okay, is that all the frogs?
The copper.
Sure.
Oh, God. Looting still makes you dismount.
Okay.
I'm going into the
Ooh.
town.
Ooh. Oh, never mind.
In?
I thought I saw one of those rift portal things, but it turns out it was just a pit. A little orb.
The orb floating
Yeah.
around. Yeah, if you want to come.
Wait, this isn't a. Oh crap! That would have been bad. Like I thought that was the Ray Shrine. No, it's something else. I just got a hat sitting at it. Oh, fucking another hack.
I'm standing up right now.
Fucking hate hack wings.
What? Did you say what? Hate
Hack
halflings?
wings.
You there.
Oh.
No,
The
hack
Avery Brigade
wings.
has need of you.
Hack wings. That means I fly at you
There
and
to help a friend.
No,
receive a
hack.
blessing.
like,
back.
computer hacking.
No, I'm
I'm
there.
Lily.
I got you.
There's a minotaur causing trouble in the... Want to prove yourself?
Okay, so I have a quest. Do you want me to grab it?
Yep.
I'm boarding now because I got lost in the wilderness, like I have a tendency of doing in this map.
But I went into town for you.
That's exactly why. It was like I was like, oh, we're really close to the way shrine. I'm
Way
just gonna
shrine,
ride to
yeah.
the way shrine.
A man bow. That's like straight south of us. Him sleeping from the cliff place, I think. Not sure. And I'm there.
Okay.
At the shrine.
Oh, what am I doing?
You're turning in that quest, accepting the
I
man bow
think he
quest,
did because he accepted the new one.
I did.
and then and then you're porting to me now.
Okay.
And I'm fighting a loading screen boss.
Doesn't look like it's up yet.
So fantastic because I haven't done any of the
Okay.
big bosses.
All right, Manbull, share, please. Okay. Manbull is
Got
down.
it. Okay.
And I'll just wait until people get closer before we pick up these things.
Well, there's a name I haven't seen in a while.
Which is?
Thank you for the follow, Amanda Gray.
You up to just spawned.
The Ivory
Wow.
Brigade has need of you.
Are you here?
Come on, Tim.
Where are you? I ported to you.
Port
but
to us.
I did.
Port to us.
Where
Well-
are you?
Port to Mike, me, or Ray. We're out in the wilds.
Oh, I see.
We're doing the next boss.
Man,
There's people here.
Wow. I can't even remember the last time I saw that name in game, let alone anywhere. How the fuck?
No, just port to us.
I did.
No, you're in town. You gotta port again. We're out in the wild.
I hate this game. Where are you?
Yeah.
And it's gonna die.
One's dead.
Tim's not moving.
I
Must be in the
stopped
load
so I could port.
screen. I know. I said you must be in a load screen. Trying not to kill the whole thing, but
I'm not even hitting it.
yeah, I know. I stopped. Did that count for you?
It did. I just landed and it went.
Oh my god, that's so amazing. Okay, so I'm picking up one over here.
Yep. I get this one. First one.
That's
Bye.
one. That's two.
I'm making my way to the third.
Okay.
It's here somewhere. There it is. Haha!
And that's three. I get here just in time to leave.
Okay. Now I'm
Congrats.
going back to town.
I feel like that guy in that movie Speed. The airport. I've already seen the airport. Too deep of a cut? No? Am I
I'm
alone
in
on
town.
that one? Alright.
No.
So now you can port to me again. To turn in your quest.
No more beaming! Ooh, Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild is 20% off right now. If you don't have that game, you should definitely pick it up. Game is a goddamn masterpiece.
The Ivory Brigade has need of you.
Okay, I completely phoned in that entire quest. I literally collected nothing and killed nothing.
All right.
The Chamber of Legates.
Do you have a quest from her again?
No, there are no chevrons remaining on her face.
Okay.
Okay.
So now we can go to the reach, I guess. People need those. I'm trying to do ones with coffers.
Yeah.
And things that, the newer ones that there'll be the people at. When it's
Surprisingly, I mean, like Merkmeyer had people at it, and Somerset still had a lot of people at it.
wow.
Scholar's request.
People are going nuts.
This is down below, I do believe.
Bunch of sky shards I don't have.
Yep. It's down below.
It was like a lazy Sunday morning thing to do.
So I don't know if you guys know, but like some of the streamers are doing loot drops.
Oh,
But
they
it's
are
very
right now?
selective. Well, it's throughout the day or throughout the next 2 months.
Yeah, they
Uh,
posted
Yeah,
the schedule.
Yeah.
And like today, like nobody spoke English. They were all like, I watched a
European.
Scandinavian one, I watched a French one,
Yep.
you know. But like it was 1 hour and then 2 hours, so I actually got 2 boxes today.
Oh wow, that I'm surprised there's two of them though. They usually have.
Usually it's one a day, but they did,
Yeah.
you know, if you did 1 hour, you got 1 box. If you did 2 hours, you got 2 boxes.
Oh wow.
So-
Okay, that's new because they weren't
Yeah.
doing that
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
I know it used to be one box. Where?
for events.
I'm going the wrong way.
where
Okay.
it's downstairs.
South.
This is in the basement, isn't it?
Yeah. So, like I always come down the elevator, so I get confused when I have to ride it around.
Are we going down to the?
Yes, Akazan.
Black
Not
Beach.
Akazan. The other one.
The big robo scarab looking thing.
Sad.
Big
Yeah.
beetle.
So you didn't share this, right?
I did. I'll share again.
Okay, wait a minute then, because I'm in the middle of this loading screen.
This is the problem. Is like the rest of us have normal length loading screens. Moonamar is like halfway around the world sharing everything with everyone, and we're like,
Didn't get it. Can you share that again? For the third time.
Here, share it again.
Okay, got it.
Wasn't there an add-on that we used to have that would automatically share the?
Yeah, there was a group invite, auto
Yeah.
invite, but no.
I don't remember anything about sharing requests.
not a share one, but
There was
I remember
one
the
about-
auto and
For dailies. I don't remember.
Well,
no.
I don't.
Yeah, no. That doesn't sound familiar to anything that I remember. It might be there, but
Oh, that's a cool emoji. Haha ball. Hi, Amanda.
So-
Yeah, I don't know. I've been streaming for years. I think I've been streaming for 7 years now. I wish I would have been more proactive with saving all of my streams. I've only started archiving them. Oh, boss is up in the last few months.
oh, super lag.
lots of people get.
I'm stuck on something under the boss.
Now,
Gotta pick up whatever.
yep, I did that already.
Use rod on spiders. Oh, that's done.
So,
Oh, I got a crafting point. Super sweet. Puts me at 11:14.
oh, there's one that has one. Or if whatever his name is. There's Mike in town.
Making my way there. I always forget like how to get out of the map
Yep,
correctly.
me too.
Just gotta go through that little circle and then zoom in on the circle instead of like just backing out the way you normally would. So then you end up back into Therius and just being
Yep.
like, where am I? Okay, I'm in town.
Two-player.
Hey, the Harrowstorm lady's up again. Nice. Give me a Harrowstorm.
I thought I shared that. Did I
You should
share that?
one from Solitude.
Well, yeah, but I thought I shared this one too. I picked it up.
Okay.
But let's see.
And this is another town. Like, I'm glad that they didn't make major changes to.
Be off, Reeker. Ard Kaddock refuses to see you. Now go! Before I
Looking for brave adventurers of all
Right?
skills
Now,
and
do you have a chevron?
Yeah.
This will
Okay.
not stand. Finally, someone who looks strong enough to actually help.
There goes Tim.
Oh, never mind.
Namira's perversions. I like where this is going.
We're going to the witch.
Oh, okay, yep.
Which way do I want to go for the witch this time?
I'll be at the way shrine in a second. No, at the way shrine.
The city's so beautiful.
There's a few people here.
That's really pretty.
One, two.
Oh.
Right, that should be close enough now.
Yep.
I won't forget this
That's
stranger.
one.
Thank you.
There's
Getting
two.
away from here.
I got one. Right here.
You saved me.
That makes three.
Thank you.
And baby
Homework's done.
makes three.
You have done your homework, Tim. And it's popping.
Oh wow.
Celebratory Dawnbreaker.
He'll be up again.
Those were the puppets.
We're past tense.
Oh, and now we have to kill these lobby things or they'll explode and kill us.
That's bad.
Yep. And now we just kill her.
Ta-da! Okay, which one's up? The one to the north of town is up there. Okay. This is the one thing that sucks. There's no house for us to port to in Markgrave.
Yet.
There's the was it the Stone Eagle Eyrie or whatever,
Yeah.
but like
That's really not.
that's a crown store only. It's like,
Yeah.
nope.
I'm in town.
And the other one, Tim, that is some new stuff that they've added.
Yeah.
That there's an achievement where you have to go and break into certain houses to like steal like like a super mega chest.
Go on.
And one of them in the Reach is in the player house from Skyrim.
Hey.
Bing.
You bring good news. One threat down, but another will come. We gave our
Okay.
loyalty. That
Do
one,
you,
a
do you have
fair
a chevron?
I do not.
Okay.
How is it that you don't have the chevrons?
He must
I'm
be on
probably
the same cycle as.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
One of y'all's getting the same kick I am.
You want to go do that Harrow Storm up north, or do you want to wait and get the next one that pops?
Well, let's do the next one that pops.
Okay.
Just because I could see it
Yeah.
now. Like as soon as we get there, like through the load screen and everything, it'll be done and be like, God damn it, we rode all the way here.
I'm just
Okay,
waiting
so-
to see which one comes next.
It's going to be either the one we were just at, the Haunted Ritual, or the southern one. Each
Okay,
one.
well that
Well, I'm just saying, those are the two that are
and
likely.
it just ended, so about to pop.
Spied the lady Belaine today. Or is she still
It is
Yards here?
the same one. Wait, the same one again?
I don't know. I didn't see that anything ended yet. It's still the
Yeah, I
same.
didn't see that it ended.
Okay.
It's still flat.
Well, that's weird because when I came in here, the storm went up in the air, but the top one is still has the X, the
Yeah.
Witchborn. So that was weird.
Bagheera has the hardest time going down stairs.
Because he's too fast.
Jump.
Misses them all.
Yeah. I wind up tumbling and falling most of the
Tim,
way.
okay. Mike, if you need the courier, I'm at her.
Ooh. Where are you?
If you go to the way shrine right south of the city,
Yep,
and
I'm
then
headed there
go
now.
towards the bridge.
Okay. Towards the bridge. Where are you? Your chevron. I see your chevron there.
It's like it's almost straight north of when you poured in.
Okay,
Maybe
there
a
we go.
little.
Like a quest you have to, or is it just like a thing?
Once again, another secret quest.
Yeah, they're out into the world, and so you got to talk to her 5 times. What?
Nothing.
Okay, you fell off something.
Almost.
I guess I was a bit funny. I was drunk.
There we go. Perfect.
That was it. I had a little to drink. I was a little drunk.
Were you here, Mike?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm talking to her.
Oh, all right.
She's having relationship problems.
Yeah. well, I didn't want to close the discussion. If you were.
Ooh, that's who she's after?
Huh? I don't remember.
She let it slip as to who she is in love with.
Oh, who is that? The Fenrir,
Yeah.
whatever. The guy that took over, sort of.
Yeah.
And the
Yeah,
way shrine to the far east is active.
There's a sandwich I wouldn't mind being in.
What?
Something about a salami sandwich.
You know. Okay.
Okay, I'm at that way shrine and riding now.
Okay. Pike is down. Boss is up. But it's a vampire one, so we kind of moves around all over the place.
Nice.
But there's a bunch of people here, so.
I know. I'm trying.
Except he is not even loaded in yet. Oh, there he is. All right, I got credit for it. I love when I get credit for not being able to see them, so I just spin to win, hoping that the game says yes, you did hit them.
It's already done.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, which one's the next one? We'll go to the next one so that.
Yeah.
Okay, it's the southern,
I
most
see
southern
it,
one.
yeah. Oh my God.
They're slower than they used to be,
Yes.
but they're still pretty damn fast.
Yeah, there's a larger group tonight than what was the other night. So if you port to the way trying to the south, where I'm at.
Missed my jump. Oops.
Hey Tim. So it's to your southwest, you're porting.
Mm-hmm.
Are we already at the boss? No. Okay. The pikes just didn't show up. there's one pike still up. That pike is down, so now we got the main boss. So hopefully everybody's here.
Yeah, we're all here. I think.
Okay.
Except for maybe Tim. I don't know if Tim is
Rolling
here.
in now.
Yep. There he is.
Okay.
Come in, charge him with an AoE.
Yep.
'Cause,
Hey.
oh, he's flying.
Yeah.
Thinks he's a dragon now. Doing a strafe attack with the dragons.
A meaningless victory.
Yeah, I think I got the killing blow.
Destroyed one of hundreds. Your struggle is doomed to failure.
I'm just glad to be here. Ooh, I got a gold lead called Chain of the Vampire.
Oh,
Yes.
nice.
That's a part of a relic. I think it's a ring. I think might be a necklace.
Back to town now.
Coming down. Yeah. You're not near the way shrine.
Okay, Mike was right. Your load screens are very abbreviated this evening.
Yeah.
Damn, dude.
I try not to have the weird add-ons on, so.
What weird add-ons?
Be off, Rico.
Well, anything that takes up
Now go.
load time,
And Master Merchant takes a lot of
Yep.
power.
you know, and
Okay, I don't have
like pins, you know, where you remember where your loot was.
Nope. Don't have that either.
I mean, the only thing that I have that's big is the alts, but I haven't signed on to an alt in a while, so
I don't do
that shouldn't really cause
Could you
it.
even tell if you had?
Well, they do have a different hair color.
Because that
Different color
makes
pants.
the world of difference.
I can tell them apart by their hair color and pants.
And pants.
Somewhere blue,
Yeah, the important
somewhere red,
stuff, yeah.
somewhere silver. So, you know.
I don't know. All I know is it's silver. It's always silver for me. When I can see my own reflection in your cheeks, that's when I take notice.
Yeah, I have
Oh, hey.
grave
That's
circumstances to share in Merkmire.
Say what?
Sharing grave circumstances in Merkmire.
Oh, Merkmire.
Yeah, because this has another
Yeah, another loot box.
container. I think this is the last ones that have containers, right, Mike?
No, what do you call it there? Does,
Elsewhere, I don't think has containers, though.
Somerset does.
Ooh,
Well, yeah, that's what I
80%
meant.
Off
Yeah.
Assassin's Creed Origins Deluxe
It does?
Edition. Oof.
And at the Way Shrine if you want a quick port.
I'm in a loading screen because I was heading up to Skyrim first to drop off the Harrowstone quest.
Uh-oh, somebody's in here. They're doing something.
They're always doing something.
Yeah.
Well, it's the kill. Well, I'll get my 10 skeleton skilled.
Nice. Oh, it's the Necro.
Yeah.
You sniveling snake. That's my coin purse and you
Oh, wow, they don't count.
It is I who found
Unless I already have them done and I don't know it.
my coin purse.
Okay, you can share that again if you wouldn't mind.
I will, and as soon as I can get here. Shared.
Find you. Oh, there we
Black Rose in the Witcher.
Alright, Steven. What happened?
Stood in Markroth too long. She then got attacked in this square and eaten by cannibals.
What? That escalated.
Yeah.
That's what happens in Markarth. You know, that's why you don't stick around.
Wow, I got those. I mean,
Yeah, that's that. They usually don't. But you still have to kill it, right?
I have to plant 4 of these stakes now.
Yeah, yeah, out in the swamps.
where are you? I was headed towards, you know, thing, and then like it disappeared.
I got the thing that said
Oh
gather.
no! Oh Ray, you were riding the long way.
Well, I didn't mean to. I was following where your crown was, and like it just fucking.
Well, yeah, but no, not there. Keep going up the road, the other road.
I can't.
So go north.
I mean, I was following your crown.
Yes, but you can't get there from there.
Why?
So you gotta go northwest.
There's a river there.
Yeah, there's a
Oh.
big hill.
I
Yeah, you
hate
gotta
these
go
a little
places
more north.
like swamp.
A little bit north, and you're almost at the bridge.
The bridge.
Now take that bridge, and now you can circle in. Now kind of go south. Now where's these stupid sticks? These sticks are here somewhere.
They're in the freezer.
This one. There it is. I see it now. And now, did those stakes count?
They did.
Count for you, Ray?
Yeah.
I don't think they'll count for Mike because I don't think he was there when we picked them up.
Oh, let's see here. Quest. Grave circumstances. So the only thing I have to do is kill the guy.
No, on the planted them worked for you? Wow.
It says gather the stolen grave stakes. 4 out of 4.
Yep. Yeah,
And the
yeah,
other-
but then you have to plant them after you kill them.
It doesn't say that. It says that
I
you have to gather up and kill him.
I know. We'll see. After you kill them, I think it changes to planting them.
I sell that.
She sounds so vicious.
Somebody walked by.
Uh-huh.
I hate the swamp.
I
Everything
do
gets this
too.
smell out of my fur.
Yes.
That's why you gotta bring your Argonian. Like,
It's a whim.
this actually is one of like the better storylines.
It is. It's very good.
I'll get there. I'm
Yeah.
almost. I think I'm about halfway through Somerset, so I'm almost there.
I thought I was about halfway through Somerset too, but found out later.
Oh, you guys, I know, but you're doing all the completionist shit, which I don't
Yeah.
always do.
Don't always do?
No.
Have you ever done it?
Yeah, always. Yeah, the first few,
Oh, did you?
I
The
did
first time?
everything. But then it's like
Okay.
after a while, I'm like, oh my god, you guys.
when you start making 10 faults, you know.
Yeah, like,
Yeah, well, the completionist stuff is supposed to be the stuff you do between chapters
yeah, and that's what
when you're bored.
I do. Yeah.
Well, I'm not
But-
going for all the achievements, but I will do all the side quests along the way while
Yeah.
I'm in the thick of it, so that
Yeah.
I get all the context.
Yeah,
But,
no,
you know-
getting achievements is nearly impossible if you
fact,
don't.
I'm trying to think. I think maybe the last one I completed everything and was well Somerset. I definitely did. Yeah, Clockwork City.
Dark
yeah.
Brotherhood is the only one that I've completed 100%.
I'm not surprised by that, Mike. I'm not surprised by that at all.
Well, the rest of them, like, you know, are near impossible. Like, A lot of them have like trials associated with them.
Yeah.
That you have to complete
trials,
trial
hard
at that level. Yeah, and it's just like.
Yeah, I don't even bother with that.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm talking about like all of the quest achievements, inspiration, all the normal stuff.
Yeah. The stuff we can do ourselves without having 12 people that have given up their lives.
But I don't want to give up on the idea of getting 12 people to give up their lives.
Oh, me neither. Oh, no.
And timed runs and God mode and whatever else they got in there.
Just get a complete first?
I know, that's what I mean. And those are fine. Those are normals. You would do normal.
I think we should just send somebody over to Maryland, to the home office, get the God mode cheat code. I think it's AABB, left, right, up, down.
That would be great. I just want the completionist stuff. That's all I want.
I don't even need 12 copies of it. Just give it to me so I can solo the vet mode.
Yeah, and then you get outdone by some puzzle that requires just 2 people to stand on. Well, I just got an endeavor. Kill 10 skeletons.
Skeletons.
I like skeletons. That's pretty good. I think we should now always
call them that forever. So.
Oh, I gotta plant them. Yep. Damn it.
Hey, my weekly endeavors are complete. Is yours complete, Ray? Or do you have 2 more due?
I think that was 3 of 3 for me.
Not your daily, it's your weekly is what he hit. Which.
Oh, I keep forgetting there's a weekly now.
Yeah.
God damn it, die. So now I gotta find out where to plant stupid thing.
You go out and then take a sharp left, and it's in that swamp right there.
Yeah, I know. I'm just looking for chevrons.
Which are kind of hard because it's a zone.
There's one. No, don't get the dragonfly. Thank God Mary's not here.
Yeah, I know. You'll be hated for sure. Did you do this one, Mike, or?
There has to be another one around here somewhere. We got 3 out of 4 so far. Oh, there we go. Okay.
You pledge your life to the cause for God, not for this.
Just okay. Don't port then.
Hmm?
Oh, I'm in combat. I can't.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey. Turnabout is fair play.
It's weird.
Do you like treasure? Come explore the swamp with.
Do you like treasure?
Of course I like treasure.
Especially when it belongs to somebody else and I can take it.
No fear and a strong back. That you?
Take what you can. Give nothing back.
So, what was that answer, Mike? Did you do these already?
Yeah, I did everything today.
Okay, so
I went crazy at 6 o'clock when I was like, oh, I'm too tired to move. I'm gonna sit on the couch and just move my thumbs.
Okay, so Ray. And Tim, I know, did you do the turn-in where Ray is?
I'm collecting old growth.
I just shared.
Uh-oh. So wait, is this the same one? Like, are we on the same one, Tim?
What?
I don't know.
I don't know. I just
Do
got
you
old growth.
have Night Bloom?
No, I just shared old growth.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but I don't know if it's the same name. That's all. It must be. The rest of them were all like that for him.
The
So.
boss?
Yes.
You have to kill Walks Like Thunder.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
But there's 3 of them that you have to kill Walks Like Thunder. So.
Well,
I don't know. That's all. But I think you and him are on the same one to do, just by happenstance. And I am. near the boss, sort of. Where am I? Oops. Doorway's over here. Stupid. There it
Don't
is.
get lost in this swamp, whatever
Yeah.
you do. Like the other swamps, fine. You know, they're an inconvenience.
Yep.
This swamp is deadly.
Okay, well, I am.
Are these counting for you?
Yes.
Ugh. This will be my last one, guys.
Same.
Oh yeah.
Ah,
everyone.
I'm bringing like everyone in the whole town. I'm sorry.
That sounds about right. But they might leave.
Here they come.
Have you been released from this vow? My vow is to God.
Chicken shits.
Okay, and then they're all disappearing.
Oh yeah, it is 6 past your midnight.
Ooh, I got mail.
I think this is the one where I got lost last time. Pretty sure it is.
Okay, go to your left. Oh, where are you going now? You went up on a hill. That might work.
Here, jump down. Jump down.
Now come back to the south.
South.
Straight south now. Yeah, there you go. Don't leave. You'll get lost.
Okay. Run back out.
There was a torch bug.
Oh.
I had to collect it. It was a moral imperative. Ooh, treasure chest.
Oh, nice. That's part of the 3 that you need.
I already got my 3.
Oh, nice.
There we go. 87 gold. Yeah.
I either loot 3 chests or pick 2 more locks. So I think it's like the same way. Unless I'm doing doors, I guess.
Yeah, so Arsenium, I'm missing Maelstrom
Oh,
Arena.
he's up.
Okay.
Have you done Maelstrom on normal at least, Mike?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
But, like, what I'm saying is the achievement-wise, like, you know, you have to have the perfect run, you know, no death.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah.
One time.
Yeah, the same with, like, Mall of Morcage on Bet, you know, that's the other one that I'm missing, like, you know,
Can we work towards that one? Because that'd be great.
That's the
I'd
one
like to see, like, the new ones, like, you know, that I've missed since, you know, Somerset came out, you know. Even on normal, you know. I think it walks like thunder. I am Groot. Grandpa.
Yes.
Yeah, trust this. Where do I want to park him?
I'm getting 2 AoE shrine, but
I'm going to park him in...
Your mom.
No, that's gross.
I'm in town.
I'm going to park him over in Leowin and call it a night.
Well, turn in your quest first,
I already had this one.
and then open the boxes you've collected Oh, all night long?
Yeah, I haven't opened any of them up yet. I was gonna have Christmas morning back on the island.
Is this odd straight?
Fancy a life of
So, Ray, what's your weekly count at now?
That's a good question. Let's see.
I think you need like one more, I think.
I don't know.
Nice.
Should be very close.
Weekly. No, I need 4.
4?
Yeah.
Achievement unlocked. Courage of a
You like
Naga.
treasure? Come explore the swamp
Well.
with Cyrodiilic collections.
Complete 10 group boss daily quests for Bolu in Little Moth. Awesome.
Are you an adventurer? Oh, have I got an adventure for you?
3. Okay, let's see. I got 3. I got Elder Argonian Axes. I do not know that one, so add to the library.
Nice.
I got Arkansan Armory Bows. Do not know that. Add to the library. And then I got Crafting Motif 101, the Ivory Brigade Shoulders. I do know that one, so if anybody needs that one, let me know.
Give bank.
Well, I like to give it up to the group first, you know.
Giggity.
There's the arena. Because, you know, Ray likes the arena.
That's the only one of those I can handle.
I know.
Okay, let me know if any of you 3 want
Is
that
that
one.
considered a robot?
I'll take it.
Yes.
Unless Minotaur
This
wants
is
it.
a word burst. Let's see. Shoulders. Oh, no way. Probably, like, I do not have any of that style yet. But if Ray wants it,
I don't know. I have to check, and then I haven't even opened my copy.
But you know what? Mooniverse sends me so many motifs. I'm going to send it to him
Exactly.
because he will pay me back tenfold with all the other ones that he's like, oh, these are all junk. I'm like, they're not junk.
Well,
That's true.
Well, I drop them in the bank, and
Knight Commander Pantheus and
Oh,
I try
saw my
to do
reflection.
it on a Saturday
and the
type
penalty
deal.
is death.
When the people are around, so they can check it.
Battle-hardened veterans. The
And they got to do probably a dump tomorrow night before your game.
challengers will give the walls
Yeah, because my bank is getting full of all this stuff.
They've dropped the axe on Knight
No.
Commander
A
Pantheus.
bazillion of these world bosses. I get a bunch of motifs that I can drop.
Yeah, I mean, I got 3 tonight from the ones we did here, and I got, I think, 2 before you guys came on
Nice.
that I didn't know. So that's,
That's a good
4
day.
that was 4 that I didn't know, added.
Let's
So,
Let's see here.
alrighty.
For nothing.
Wait.
Man, I'm getting nothing. They hate me. Yeah, like I went through like at least half of these so far.
Yeah,
And not-
they're like, you know what? You
got-
got enough.
I got one. So like in all these boxes. Let's see. Do I even need it?
Lawbreaker.
Hey, I need it at least.
Nice, there you go.
In all of the boxes, I got one. Field Central Guards of Legs.
I need to get up out of this chair. I've been sitting here for 2.5 hours.
Yes.
Uh-oh.
Officially break time.
In fact, Ray, I'm gonna do a bank dump right now.
Get rid of stuff. Yeah.
Okay, off to the bank before bed.
Let's see here. Withdraw.
I'm gonna do the same.
All right. BRB.
Okay. Let's see. I know I had a couple of notices there. Huh. I must did one recently then, or I dumped them in last night, thinking it was my own bank. That's possible too, I guess.
You did a dump 2 days ago, I think, 3 days ago.
Maybe that was it. Oh, whoops. Go to this one, and it still won't let me learn.
That one motif.
Yeah, I might have to put in like a ticket for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's weird. Something's wrong.
Let's see. This one. So, order of the hour, which nobody needs. Barbaric style.
Need it. They're just not looking in there.
Yeah, well. And couple of the whatchamacallits patterns. So yeah, I must have did.
Crafty Alfiq, lightning staff for 12.
Oh yeah,
Or make
like
it purple.
you were looking for what, undead or something like that?
Undertaker.
Undertaker. Don't look like I have any of that.
It's a rarity to get them because
wait,
you
I
get
got
a lot
lightning
of
staff. It's
of
training,
Undertaker.
but yeah, you want it?
Yeah, send it to me.
You know, you might get something for it. I'm only gonna like sell it, so it's 25 gold. Oh boy. Let's see.
Where's that other one?
And
I
now.
just...
Let's see, the Undertaker. Here's a lightning staff.
Only the finest merchandise.
Yeah, one of my trading guilds today announced that we got the what's the town with Wayrush sewers?
Stormhaven?
Yeah.
The Wayrest?
Yeah, we got that one, and it's just like, I'm like, holy crap.
I guess I have to put an actual note in there, I guess. Huh. Oh, okay. Sent. The arena's about to pop.
Holy crap.
Fine goods at fair prices.
And what's the other one? The other hand? Powered. Let's see what that one is.
Let's see.
What bloodshed? thieves and murderers certainly know how it's done.
49, 50, 60, 90. 40, okay.
Buy and sell, here and now.
And I'm enlightened.
Only the finest merchandise.
Those are 46. 46. There we go.
Oh man, I guess that whole last hour I was doing didn't count.
Towards what?
What do you mean?
The drop. I don't know. He stops dreaming or something, or I don't know. It didn't count. I have
Oh,
no
so
idea.
Go to the next one.
I know I
Yeah.
did just now, but I mean, I did it at 10 past before, and I'm like, hey,
Because usually you can continue it on.
yeah. Well, it was weird because I clicked on it in the streaming one, so it wasn't in its own window. So I had to click on the name, and now it's counting for him. So I guess I was watching it in a different window, so it wasn't actually signed into Twitch. It was like an embedded window. But it's going fast. 3% in 1 second.
That's not fast enough.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I have
Selection to choose from.
a 1 hour one and a 2 hour one.
Yep.
How bizarre.
Okay, Munavar. So do you want to know what you just sent me?
What did I just send you?
So
I sent you the thing.
listing price
Oh, here we go.
is between 45K
Oh.
and 355K.
Well,
What?
well there you go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Christmas in almost July.
What did you send? What are you talking about?
I sent him a lightning staff of Undertaker thing he wanted. I mean, it's raining, so it can't be all that much.
No, but 6 listings at it's an insane price tag on it. I just don't friggin' understand. I mean, I understand. Okay, my theory is this: it's a wooden item, and the cost of wood nowadays is ridiculous. So that's why.
Exactly. See that? Although it has gone down by like 200% from its 400% or something.
Is there going to be a test after this?
No.
Okay, good.
But everybody stopped building. Like, no, but I'm not buying it right now. So, but now they have a little surplus. And then I guess that elf stuff still sells a little bit.
Yeah,
right,
it
Mike?
does.
Really?
Yeah, if you get some good ones, they're selling in the high tens of K. So let's see. I think I have one listed here. Crafty Elfique Lightning Staff, 53K.
I don't remember the last time I got lightning staff.
Yeah. Okay, now to figure out exactly how much in that range to place it for, because I don't think 355 is going to sell. Although half of them are in that range. Well, put it at 175,000 and see if it goes. All right, I'm calling it a night. I will catch you guys later.
Okay.
All right.
Good night, bud.
Quit.
Have a good night.
Quit. And hang up. All right, have a good night.
Good night. I used to go to mine.
Oh my goodness. Scrying all the scries, collecting all the things. It's kind of neat that, it was neat that Amanda stopped by earlier. Last time I heard anything from her, wasn't it one of her kids joined the server, the Discord server?
Yeah.
I still don't even know who that is.
It's the one who keeps changing their name.
Oh. Well, I know who that is.
Yes. If you do.
Because I keep seeing that name.
Okay, I think Tim's still streaming.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind then.
Yeah.
That's her name.
That's why I didn't say.
Yeah, I forgot that you were streaming.
Yeah. Anyway.
So, Ray, it's time to do your guild
I've never seen
quest.
someone dressed in your manner before.
Yes.
These color choices are truly inspiring. Please, I require some knowledgeable advice.
It's so much garbage at the end of the night, you know?
Well, I mean, you did, just loot like 30 things almost. 15, I suppose. But on the bright side, you really don't have to do this again all week.
Really? Why?
Well, I need four more, so we'll get a couple of them in there. But I'm sure the arena will pop 4 times in the next 5 days.
Yeah.
So, and I mean, Mike is gaming tomorrow night, so it won't happen then. and then you have your trial on Friday, so that one's off. So there are only like two nights left. So That's where Bastion Ray.
Yeah.
Got it. Chain of the Vampire uncovered.
Nice. Is it a part of the relic?
I think it is part of a mythic, yes.
Nice.
Part of the Shapeshifter's chain. I have 2
Okay.
of 5 pieces now.
Nice.
Okay, let's see. Where was I?
You are about to report to me once I get into the public dungeon here.
Wait, which are you doing?
We are doing the Mage's Quest for
Mage,
the Bastion Rep.
In Reaper's March?
Yes. I shared it. Madness.
I don't think I got it because I bet I have one. Hang on just a second.
Well, if you have one. You might have been breaking stuff down. Did you forget that share?
Because I have one.
Okay. Yours.
Which is the one? This is the Madness one, right? So
Yeah. Yep. Yep.
So yeah, I have Madness and Deshaun.
Okay. If you want to share that one from yesterday. I don't think you picked it up today. You might have.
I don't remember. Did you get it?
Yes, thank you.
Okay.
Deshaun. Do I have it any near that?
Yes.
Way over there.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing really close.
This is when we have to get the cheese knife or whatever the fuck.
What?
Yeah.
You sure you don't
Guys
have to
making a
just
charcuterie foot
turn it in, Ray?
What?
Sure you don't have to just turn it in?
Yes.
Because I thought we did this one.
Yeah, I thought so too, but maybe it's just been a blur. Recover the ceremonial cheese knife. Yep.
Okay.
I will have to do it.
All right. I'll be there shortly.
I'm
I'm
just
in town.
really glad that there's a ceremonial cheese knife.
Opposed to the, unceremonial
Ceremonial cheese knife, yeah.
The plain everyday cheese knife. Oh, there's a thingy up.
But I don't have any quests to go along with it, so whatever.
Oh yeah, but if it's almost over.
I know.
She yells at me.
Forget how pretty the game is, and then you just spin the camera just right, and it's like, oh. Yeah.
Are you in there, Ray?
Yeah, I'm in there.
Okay. Get some help. I don't need help.
I must know where you got that outfit. That would be foolish in these circumstances, as I am pressed for time. Perhaps you can offer me some advice instead?
I looted 3 chests.
Wow. On your way in?
well, no. I mean, overtime tonight. I just got my 3rd chest this whole time.
You're in here, right?
I'm about to be. I'm porting through the door right now. Now I get a low screen. Now I'm in. Okay.
Still
now I
haven't
get to return.
collected the companions.
Are you doing that group boss?
Oh. Somebody was in here already.
That's it. Going to Howard. Where did I find it?
Going back to Cali? Nope. Maybe.
I'm confused.
It seems to happen a lot when I'm around.
Yeah.
I'm missing some words I'm thinking.
No, you're not.
Nah, I wouldn't say you're missing them. No.
I think I hear like every 4th word or something. So the sentence, as you say, don't translate to what I know.
Yes.
No, it's like that commercial where, you know, it's a bad phone connection, and she shows up in a medieval costume to a board meeting. You know,
I don't remember seeing that, but I can just think it sounds amazing.
Mm-hmm. I can picture it, yes.
Yeah, me too.
She's on the phone, and like her friend's like, you know, dress something casual but business something, and then she hears it as a costume party.
Meanwhile, I'm exploring because I don't have all of these things.
Oh, okay, Ray. So, do you have another one from today?
I will, yeah. I'm just, whoops, I passed right by. God damn it! I always keep going to the Fighters Guild. I want to go to the Fighters Guild, apparently.
Duke, get out of here.
Okay, no, I do not.
Okay, so you must have picked that up.
Mm-hmm.
So, madness.
Mhm.
Reapers. Share.
By Azura, by Azura, by Azura! I can't believe this. Is it really you?
North right there.
Ooh.
And down cellar about now. So we're trying forward. Now we have to go south, so let's go south.
Ew. Ew. Voraplasmic corpse.
Ew. That sounds gross.
Ew. Platinum seam. Yoink.
Nice.
How in the hell am I supposed to get into this place?
And to what place?
I think it's a delve. All I know is there's a sky shard and I want it. But I don't know where it is. I think I've officially gone all the way around it once. Is it
I
underneath?
lose you, Ray?
No.
There's the boss. If you come north, the boss is up. Nope, north. Go
What?
north.
How did I go
Behind you.
north?
I know it's south, but the boss is
Okay,
up,
yeah.
and then there's a chest here too. Now turn to your right. Nope, turn behind you.
Jesus. Seems like the natural way to go. Left.
I know, but the boss is over here, and there's a chest right there.
What the hell?
Okay, and you got your chest. Yay! Now we can cut across the top and go south. We'll check down here to see if this boss is up to the left. They're not.
Okay.
And now we just kind of run around to the south and kill things as
Invisible
as,
walls
as
and
we
shit?
go. Yeah.
Why?
So you can't shortcut their path.
How?
Okay. This is a real obstacle course here.
Yes. Well, I was trying to avoid this pack, but I guess that's
Yeah, this is fun. Plus, there's a lot of gold here.
well. There's a lot of bodies.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they're Imperials, dude. They actually have more gold. I'm not kidding.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a thing.
Okay.
Okay, I've officially gone around this entire rock face
Now south.
twice.
What?
I don't know how
Okay.
to get up there.
Where are you?
I'm in Blackwood. I
Okay.
got distracted
Adele?
looking for.
If
Or
it's
a
in
dig
a public
site.
dungeon, that if it's the one I think it is, you actually have to go into the next door and loop around. You can't get it from outside.
I'm all turned around.
And now we go south, right through this little hole right here.
Okay.
Here's our little thing. And this is not up, so we are done. Right? I mean, I don't... Wait, well, wait, he's up, sort of. Do we have to kill someone?
He's not alive.
Is there something we're supposed to do to make him
Yes,
alive?
but I think those are things that we have to
Okay.
interact with are not there yet.
Yeah. Okay. Then we're done.
Anyway. Okay, here we are.
Oh, well, I guess they're yelling, so I guess we're going. I tried to lead. I hear the screams.
Oh.
Hail, Wayfarer.
I love how Bastion is like, attack! Yeah, thanks.
Just in case you weren't sure that you were supposed to attack.
Exactly. Thanks. Bastion is so helpful. Oh, jeez.
But you can't collect torch bugs.
Not with Mario. With him, he doesn't care. You can't kill critters with him. So every time you knife something, he's gonna hit you.
Well, I can already tell I'm gonna hate him.
Yep. The Boy Scout.
This is gonna be really fun.
Like he'll have like the most hated rapport.
It'll
He'll
just
keep
take a long time.
finishing on Tim. Jeez. My guilds are really low. Except for me, the mage's guild.
Oh, I missed it by one. I missed it by one.
What?
I found
What
the
did you
dig
miss?
site for this gold lead,
Oh.
and I missed uncovering it by one tile. One.
Well, now you can find it again.
So Tim, are you just exploring Blackwood?
As a secondary action, yes. I'm uncovering
You
these
got-
leads that I got today. Two
Yeah.
of them are gold, so I figured it'd be
Okay.
worth. Yeah, I break for leads.
Yeah. I actually have some to do as well.
I did like half of mine. I still got like a third of the page to do. And really, I watched like half of that vow thing.
Oh my
I have like 4 more to
did you
go.
really?
Oh my god.
I know, right? Right?
Psycho dude. I'm like, wow.
It's weirdly fascinating. You know what I mean? Like you just can't stop listening.
Now I'm like, how do you get like
How?
agree
Exactly,
to be
how?
called a slave? I'm like, no, not gonna happen, people.
Oh, I got
And they're like, oh, but it's my friend.
I got my first piece of the harpooner's waiting kilt.
Nice.
Oh yeah. That's a good one.
Sweet. I didn't know there was a kilt in this game. I might have to get that just on principle.
Yep, I think you should.
That's right. And then they showed the brand where it has like both of their initials.
Initials. I know.
You know what I mean?
I'm sorry. This is so weird, and because it's true. I mean,
Yeah.
that's the thing. Like,
Yeah,
you
I
go,
know,
"Wait,
it's
this
like-
actually happened."
Because like the first one they showed her initials, the A and the M.
Correct.
So I'm like, okay, there's an extra line, but okay, I see the A and the M when they show it.
Yeah.
But then, like, it's the next episode or something where they show it's
They show
the
KR.
KR is also in there.
I know.
That's like, whoa.
You know, the thing is that I love these people that, you know, I mean, it's true. I can imagine doing that. Like, they didn't even notice.
Yeah.
They just thought it was some, you know, bullshit, you know, little logo that they made up. They didn't even consider.
Well, the one that made it knew what they were doing.
Yeah, but I mean,
like,
the people
behind
who
it.
got the brand
Yeah.
had no idea.
Yeah, no, they were traumatized just in general, and then traumatized of getting branded.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not making fun of it. I think
No.
I can understand this because it
Yeah.
doesn't look like anything.
No,
You know?
I mean, you have to kind of like until you see it, and then it pops out. But when
Yeah.
like they're so traumatized by the experience, they probably don't even look at it closely.
No, and
you know what I mean?
I think that they were told that it was like, you know, some
Yeah,
symbol
yeah.
of
There's the
element.
sky and the mountains and the river.
Yeah, which, you know, you could see like, okay, fine, whatever, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just, oh god, I can't stop thinking about it, dude. It's so weird.
So yeah, it's crazy.
I really don't like any of these options. Crap.
And then all of the actresses they got involved with the whole thing. I didn't know Christine Curick was there at the start of it.
Grace
I mean,
Park.
she left probably like due to all that stuff, but
I don't know about that.
well, she left at the early the stages. But
Okay,
she was
who are
there.
you talking about?
Christian Curick, the one that played
Krug,
Lana.
yeah. Yeah, and then, but the other thing too is, I mean, I guess you know those guys, but
Yeah.
there's also like 2 or 3 people from Battlestar Galactica.
Yep. Park, something
Yeah.
Park.
Grace.
And and then the girl that was.
What about Grace Park? Sorry, go ahead.
Well, she played Boomer, but then there was another pilot girl, and she stayed around. I think Grace Park got out early as well.
Not that early, but she definitely.
Well,
I don't know.
Like, I'm sure they were there a few years, but that DOS part wasn't there until a few years.
That is
into it.
correct. That is
so
the
like
later edition.
when I say early, I mean early with the DOS, not early with the.
I actually have no idea when she. Well,
Yeah,
they
no
don't ever
idea.
talk about it again. But
Yeah,
none
no.
of them stayed longer.
Yeah.
So-
She was still there, I think, for a while. That like the one that played the pilot on Battlestar Galactica.
That is correct.
She was there for a long time.
Dave really
we were
likes
talking-
that show.
Which,
Battlestar.
Oh yeah, it's good. We're talking about the cult Nexium.
With Allison Mack got charged a few years ago.
He may not know,
Probably not.
but yeah, there
The
was
whole
like,
sex ring where they were collecting people
Yeah.
for the guy?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That one. That.
all these people we're mentioning were involved in it. So
Bunch of weirdos. Eyes wide shut and this and that.
I can't judge because, you know, like there's a whole section of that organization that has nothing to do with what they got busted for. Like they
Well,
were
yeah,
doing-
but
Well, I'm not judging.
But they still
what
kind
people do in the privacy of their own
worship the guy.
lives.
I'm sorry, what? Ludwig?
They still worship the guy even outside of the part they got busted for.
Yeah, I mean, because, you know, again, he's the one who's, you know, it's his organization, right?
Mhm,
And
yeah.
like they were getting some benefit out of it. So like, you know, if you don't know about it, you're thinking it's
Yeah.
fine.
Well,
The main,
I mean,
the main people in the story, like the ones that are telling it, which are like
Mhm.
Mark, right, and then this other woman named
Sarah. Something like that.
Sarah, right?
Frank and
Yeah,
Sarah.
like, yeah, and we're not going to talk about the other
No.
woman whose daughter is in there because they
Yeah,
have
no.
a whole other story. But
Okay.
like those two main characters, they were actually doing really well within that group, within that
Right.
And
But it took them like 15 years to do well. Like the first like 7
Yeah.
years, they didn't get anything.
That's what I was telling you about like the other
Yeah.
night. I'm like, yeah, it's not one of those things where they
Yeah,
they
no,
were basically working for free for a really
Yeah.
long time. Yeah. But I mean, they got things out of it that are not monetary, right? They were actually felt like they were improving themselves.
Well, they
Yeah, that's
they thought they were anyways.
I actually think that they were. I think that they got some things out of it, but then like after all that stuff went down and all the betrayal that happened, they're not going to feel good about it now. But they still like what's her name? You just told me.
Sarah?
Sarah. Why can't I remember her name? She doesn't look like a Sarah to me, that's why.
Okay.
I can't remember her name.
Yep.
Anyway, she actually has made a point of she's very active, like in the whole thing. So she's like, she wrote a book, she's done a ton of interviews, she's worked really tirelessly to get this guy put away.
Well,
and
she felt responsible, sort of, too.
She did, yeah. And I think that, that kind of like standing up for, all that stuff, I think that she actually benefited from the other things that were involved.
As I'm sure you've all
like the
noted,
workshops they did,
the
and
Elden
the
Tree is
the friendships they made, and the connection. She feels bad about things, but like,
she had a character arc, is what you're really getting
a character
towards.
arc. Thank you. Yes, exactly right. She had a character arc, and so did Mark.
But like when you listen to the phone calls with the people that are still in it, it's like it's all like, I hear you, I see you, and how you? I'm like, oh my god, like they talk really weird to each other. I mean, it's part of their program.
Yeah. I was gonna say, I'm not sure what you're referring to, but in general, you could see, I see nothing different about this kind of organization than I do the people who go and, like do a couple of, like take classes or whatever under, corporate BS.
Well, again, that is what the ground floor classes are. It's the same BS model stuff that will work on people that they wanted to work on.
But I mean, that was actually the main organization until this, so what they're known for now, right, was not what they were known for years ago. I'm just saying that the people that worked there, the teachers, the people who did the classes and all that, they were like good at their jobs. You know what I mean?
I mean,
and I feel bad about all that. It's terrible that they have, it's just like, you make these friendships, you work the path that you're supposed to go on, and stuff, and then somebody just fucks it all up because they weren't doing good things.
But their outside lives got tossed on the heap, almost all of them.
Yeah.
And they got wrapped up into that. Became their life. If you want,
I mean, like,
they're up for 22 hours.
I would argue that that's what they wanted.
Well, they were conditioned to believe that's what they wanted at the end of it. Yeah.
No,
because
here's the thing: if you are in an organization and you decide that you want to stay and teach, right, and you get something out of that, then that's a positive. It doesn't matter.
Well, not really, because for the first 5 years or something, they were basically there enrolling people.
Yeah.
And they got the benefit of feeling good, helping them, but they didn't get anything. They did not support themselves.
I know. I'm trying. I'm sticking in there. I am not talking about the hardships they underwent. I'm talking about the end result. And I think that they actually would say that they would agree with that. Most of these, not most. I'm just talking about the main characters.
Well, again, yes, those upper echelon people, yes, they rose above the masses, and then they got perks from the organization. But they had 700, 800 people in displays. And the vast majority of them aren't getting anything from it.
No, I know. I'm talking about intangible.
Yes.
None of the people were hurting for money. Okay, at the very beginning. I mean, they were struggling a little bit like the rest of us, but
some
Mark
of them were
doing fine. She had jobs.
Sarah wasn't.
Yeah, she was.
No,
she wasn't rich or anything.
No, she said she was living in a one-room apartment, and she took out a loan to pay the first $3,000.
She was living as an actor, okay, and she was still very young. So, but the thing is that she had gone to college, she had a degree, she had, you know what I mean? Like she had done things. But again, that's when, if I recall, because it was like from millennia ago, that's when you start to think, what do I want to do for the rest of my life, and where do I want to go? And so, they weren't done, okay? But what I'm saying is, some of the things that they learned in those courses actually helped them be more well-rounded individuals later, even now. I mean, I don't think that Sarah could do what she's doing right now, okay, if she hadn't had that background.
Well, yeah, I mean, like, they taught her how to read the people and be a confident salesperson. So,
that's all I'm saying.
Yeah,
and we're back.
I mean, she gets that aspect. Yeah,
love you, Motobar.
Yeah.
But I mean, at the cost of what? And
I don't
and again, that's only like
she
the
got
top
married,
12
she has
people
kids now, okay,
What?
and that is all. Yeah, she has a husband, and she had a kid when she was there, and now she's the second one. She has.
Okay. I'm not up to the second one yet.
Well, they don't talk about it. It happened afterwards.
Okay.
But
well,
I'm just
not
saying,
there yet, so I don't know.
She's got a family. And not only that, but like if it weren't for the the organization, Mark would never have met Bonnie.
Yeah.
See what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, they both benefited, in many different ways. They learned how to open up, how to like try to, figure out what they wanted and go for it. And that is something that people go through their whole lives trying to figure out. You know what I mean?
Some people, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, some people, but I'm talking about, that's kind of what people that go to events like that, they go to these like workshops or whatever to get, and we did. Those techniques are valid, is all I'm saying.
Yeah. Oh no, the techniques of sound. I mean, the guy was a brilliant guy. I mean,
was he? That's the
oh
other
God,
thing.
yeah.
Well, he didn't invent those things. I don't know if you.
Oh no,
know
but he realized them and brought them in.
Yeah, the person who was doing all of the psychological work though was Nancy.
Oh God, yeah. Oh my God, she's a demon.
Wow. Swear to fucking God.
Oh no, she is. I'm like, oh my God.
Well,
she is like the mastermind, psychologist person.
Seems to be, she's the psychologist, but I want to like let you know that even when it comes down to all the other stuff, you know that she's one of the few people who had no idea that this organization was going on. Because
really weird. I'm like, how
she couldn't see the forest for the trees?
No, okay, here's the thing, like, he got people to do what he wanted them to do that he could manipulate, right? Yeah. And he didn't let her know because, like,
that wasn't her role.
It wasn't her role. She probably would have, like, her daughter was in this organization and grew up in the organization. That's Lauren. I don't know if you know.
Oh yeah, wait, but Lauren was like an evil one.
Okay, yeah, I know. I love this black and white thing. But anyway, Lauren.
She was the one that took her best friend and brought her into this whole idea and branding her.
I know.
I mean, come on. I'm sorry, but
I wouldn't say evil. Okay, I wouldn't use those terms, but I know what you mean. And like, because Lauren, I mean, that's one of the things that happened. Is like her mother had no idea.
Yeah.
And because again, she was kept busy doing other things.
Yeah. Wasn't Lauren also like the one where he kept ringing along as well? Yep. Okay, so yeah.
Yeah, so like,
Yeah, no, they probably kept her over on busy with the legitimate stuff.
Yeah, because there was a couple of people who had to they had to do all this stuff because somebody was fucking around and messing things up. So Yeah,
When they had like 12 locations or something.
yeah, they did.
I'm thinking at the height of it, somebody has to do a busy work. He wasn't one to do busy work.
Yeah, yeah, no, not at all. Including like overseas. You know, they
Yeah.
were in Mexico. And,
In two places, right? In the UK and like Japan or something.
oh, I don't know if they that would be
Something
weird.
like that. I thought they had one way over there.
Mm. Yeah, I'm sure that information's out there. I don't remember
Yeah.
that, but yeah, I mean, they're definitely in Canada. You know, because that's where
Yep,
that's where
Vancouver.
Sarah-
Well, they were. That one's closed.
Oh yeah.
when they split, like they're like that whole the chapter left.
Well, you know, Sarah, and later on you meet another dude who's not involved in Nexium or anything, but he's a journalist, and they
Yeah.
do a lot of work with him. That guy,
That's
I mean,
who I'm at right now.
yeah, Sarah and him like grew up together. They were like they went to grade school together.
Okay, that's not the same guy.
Maybe not,
Thinking of
yeah.
then. I just know the Wall Street Journal guy.
Oh yeah,
Showed
yeah,
him last in the last episode.
yeah. There's a lot more of that because there's there's a side story, and it's not really a side story, but you know the woman the actress, right, whose daughter got into the cult and was basically didn't want to leave.
Yep. It's fine. This is normal.
Yeah.
Wow. They
They did it.
twisted her mind around a lot.
Oh yeah. Well, you know, that's what I'm saying. You know, they have, he figures out like what their vulnerabilities are and just uses
Yeah.
it. So like
Oh God, yeah. And that's why I said he's a smart guy. And they're like, oh, I created math. I'm like, wait a minute, you created math? Like a version of math to describe something or other.
You find out later, not in the documentary, but
Yeah.
just in real life. Yeah, a lot of that stuff is not true.
Ah, okay. I'm like, I would have heard about this one. Wait a minute.
Well, the thing that he was in the Guinness Book of World Records, for having the one of the highest IQs or whatever.
Yeah.
That's actually accurate.
Yep.
But but I don't know who did this test. That's the other thing. There's a lot of really sketchy things.
Yeah.
That he says, and who knows what the reality of it is. But a
Yeah,
lot of the
I
stuff he
mean-
says about his growing up, stuff, that is, that's definitely not accurate.
I mean, he was a prodigy, I guess. I guess he was, like, graduated early. I mean, that stuff is...
Graduating
right?
early, well, it depends on how early, I don't know.
Yeah.
But, like, that's not necessarily...
Well, no. When I mean early, I think it was, like, 13 or 14. It's not like, oh, I went a couple early, or I did a lot of college credits in high school, so I cut off, like, a year.
A year,
No,
yeah.
this
That's what
is-
a lot of people do.
Yeah, no, this was a legitimate, he went in to college at, like, 13 or 14 or something.
That's insane. Those are broken humans.
Yeah.
Well,
absolutely,
and he was.
I love the woman who, like, later on, I think you'll meet her, but it's really funny because, like, it's pretty brief. You meet a woman that he dated, like, way before Nexium. He
Yeah.
was a different MLM, you know what I mean? Like, he created...
Oh, wait a minute. It wasn't the one that had cancer and died.
Nope.
Okay, there's not one. Okay, don't know that one yet.
Yeah, no, this is long before Nexium.
Okay.
Yeah, so...
Because there's the one that's helping them, where she had his kid and split.
Yes.
She found out that she was pregnant and left, and like she's like deep underground.
Yes, there's that person. That's true. There's another one you'll meet too, but this is like from a long time before. Okay, never been. Nexium didn't exist. Okay, this is like when he was first starting out. He was younger. Because he developed a kind of an MLM that.
What's the name of the show you guys are talking about?
It's called The Vow.
Okay.
It's a documentary of like 8 episodes, like an hour long, long each.
Gotcha.
But anyway, you meet this other woman, and she says like, wait, you've got like this really, like high IQ, and you've done all these things, and you could do anything you want to do. Why are you doing marketing? Why can't you just cure cancer?
Right, yeah.
And I'm like, yes. The question we were all asking, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? It's like, yeah.
Now they use that line a couple times in there, like, "Oh, we could just
Yeah.
go and cure cancer, but you have to like."
Well, no, that's the. I mean, it's not said seriously. It's like, why can't you do
Yeah, I
something
know.
more important? You know, like
Mhm.
why do you have to do this? And you know, of course, he says he wants to change the world. You know, yada yada
Yeah.
yada. And but the truth is, you know, it's just a power grab. I mean,
Yeah.
it's all anything is with him. And so, like, you know, he doesn't get. You know, it's not like he gets a lot out of it, except for, you know, he likes to rule over people's lives and control people because he's
Yeah.
broken, like you said, Tim. He's broken.
Yeah, you can't tip the scales too far one way or the other, or
No.
everything gets out of balance, man.
Mhm. You know, and I I think he was often bored and maybe even picked on, and like this is his psyche kind of built up a way to
Yeah. I mean,
get
there's no
back at
doubt he
people
had
and
to have
control
been
them.
picked on. Yeah. Because I bet, like, I mean, look, he doesn't strike me as being super awkward when he talks. He seems fine.
Oh.
But I mean, you know, kind of normal. But the thing
Well,
is,
yeah, but like a couple of them kind of also describe him as like dorky and
he's dorky.
well, that, but like so as a kid, you didn't have a lot of friends either.
Yeah, that's exactly what I
And
was gonna
so
say.
I wonder if his upbringing left scars on his psyche is what I'm trying to say.
Well,
and then he's lashing out at
absolutely. I
me.
mean, there's no doubt about it. In what way, I don't know.
Exactly.
But my guess is that it has a lot to do with his parents because, you know, like, he didn't have friends. I mean, he was awkward, and those kind of, you know, people like that, you know, they might be awkward, sure. I mean, who isn't, by the way?
Yeah,
Just,
yeah,
you know.
I know, but
Zelda
but
isn't.
he
Goodness,
took
hello?
it to, you know,
Yeah.
internalization and
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I mean, he's crazy stuff. It's so
oh yeah, oh my god,
fascinating.
yeah, it's like wow.
And will you stop barking at nothing, please? There's nothing to bark
Guess not.
I guess not.
But I just don't know how Nexum or whatever it's called, you know, survived after it. You know, because he was the crux of the whole company, even though it was a bunch of little companies for illegal reasons.
It can't survive much longer. I mean, you know, did it survive in the sense that, you know, there are people that still are trying to work the plan? I mean, yeah, I guess, but there were plenty. I mean, we only saw like some subset of the people that were there.
Yeah. Well,
I'm sure
yeah.
there's plenty of competent people to keep, you know, doing that. I mean, they could just change the name; nobody would even know.
Well, yeah, but a lot of those things are, like they say, tied to the leader, the personality of the leader. So it's hard to keep it going.
Okay, yeah. The only reason why I say this is because if they're just doing ESP, right?
Yes.
You know that part.
And then
that part can work on its own. It doesn't need
Yes.
him. In fact, he didn't do anything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He kind of popped in now
kinda
and then, said, "Hey."
Yeah. No, he did some sales pitches.
Yeah.
And then let the coaches that he had an army of do it all.
He did all the stuff. So, yeah, I mean, in theory, that could keep going, but I don't know if they can keep it going in the same way that, you know, because,
Right.
like, he did motivate them.
Yes.
Yeah,
Right?
that's what I
To
mean.
keep moving,
So, like his personality is now removed. Does it just crumble under its own weight?
My guess is yeah.
So,
Yeah.
so
I mean,
that's what I mean. So I'm surprised it's still going.
It is still going, though. Shockingly. Yeah, and that was like, I don't think, I'm trying to remember now, I think it was only like 7 months ago or 8 months ago, something like that the sentencing happened. So it's not gonna last very much longer, yeah.
Yeah, I don't even know when the trial was now.
2017. it all started to happen 2017,
Yeah.
2018.
I
something
see
like
that date a lot in
Yeah.
their stuff, but
But again, it lasted a really long time because, you know, it was like they had to do this part and then they had to, you know, it didn't all happen at once. And one of the last things that happened was the sentencing of Allison Mack. I think she was the last person to get sentenced.
I thought she was the first.
No, he was the first.
Okay.
You know, the thing is that, you know, they got him on a lot of other charges besides DOS.
All
so.
like all of the legalese stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like to work the way to him, they have to go, you know, get her and then her to him. That's why I thought she went first.
Yeah, no, because a lot of and like, you know, a lot of these people, you know, cut deals and like testified and stuff, and Lauren was one of those people.
Yes.
So.
Well, she had to, I think.
I would.
You know what I mean?
Like, you know, there's no doubt about it.
The ship is sinking. I need a life raft.
Yeah. Yeah, it was crazy. But anyway, yeah, I mean, there's other aspects to the trial, and I'm actually listening to a podcast right now about the trial itself. That's really fun.
Wow, double dipping.
Oh God, yeah. Oh my God, this is the craziest shit.
Oh yeah, she went in deep. So
I did. I really. But like, you know, I mean, it's as far as like weird cults go. You know what I mean? Like, you think about it.
It's a big deal, man. Like, just like from an anthropological standpoint, like human nature, like things got really weird for everybody.
You know,
and that's just what I know. I haven't seen any of this show you guys are talking about, this documentary. Though now, after listening to you guys talk about it for the last few minutes, I kind of really crazily want to watch it.
It's
exactly. I'm like, come on. And then it was like hard to find. I couldn't find it in like the normal tiles. Like I had to come over here, do the PC, look up, you know, Allison Mack and, you know, her trial and stuff, and get the name with HBO, and then search that on HBO to find it. I'm like, wow, they're talking about buried.
Oh my God. This dog is gonna make me crazy. Yeah, it's one of those things that my daughter's the one who told me about it, and I at the time I was like, whatever, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
I didn't care, but then, you know, she kept bugging me about it. You need to watch this, and I'm like, okay, I will. And so when I was over there last weekend, I just binged the shit out of it, which was and I could not fucking stop watching it. It was really good. So
now your life is going to be altered.
See how that's
6:30. I'm like, I gotta get sleep.
Yeah, it's true. Oh man. Oh my God, dog! Please, you're hurting my ears so much. I have to close the window, but I don't want to because, you know.
Fresh air.
Yeah, exactly. But that's what's bugging her. She can hear people outside. I can hear them too, but you know.
So she can really hear them. Yeah. So yeah, I had to kind of search and unpack it. Took a bit.
So yeah, it looks like some of this last trickling stuff, and you know, that happened, you know, legally was maybe 2019. So it was just like 2 years ago that stuff got finalized.
All right.
Or at least the trial was done, and then the sentencing happened. This all went. It just took forever.
Well, yeah.
All this stuff.
Like, it's not like the TV where it's done in like a half an hour or a week, you know. No. A year later, they're still doing back and forth paperwork.
You know, I hope they make a documentary like this involving the Epic versus Apple debacle. I would definitely like to sit and be a fly on the wall for that one.
What is the Apple debacle?
Oh man, Epic Games went after Apple because Apple wanted a certain percentage of every sale in Fortnite while on an Apple product. And Epic was like, screw you. We made the thing. You don't get that much just cuz. And it has literally gone from a squabble over, microtransactions to the fucking Supreme Court. So,
oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I mean, these things are crazy. I think that one of the saddest things, for me anyway, is that there were a lot of people that left several years ago from this organization, and all this other stuff, the DOS stuff, the juicy shit that everybody wants to know about, hadn't even happened
to the Bank of Wayland.
No.
And there were already, there were problems in the organization, and nobody listened to them.
Right. Well, again, they tried to spin it because it didn't compute to them.
No, I just think that, they're like, oh, you're in a cult, what you would call a cult. I guess that's not my problem.
Right.
You know what I mean? I mean, unless you do anything that involves somebody else getting in trouble, like they couldn't not do anything because of all the international bullshit that went on with DOS, and like you're talking about underage people that were involved, and
oh yeah,
I mean,
special teams has to come in.
Yeah, shit was gonna hit the fan, and they were gonna be in trouble. I mean, when I say they, I mean like the FBI. They didn't act on it, so like they kind of were. They had to do something because and even then, even when people went to them, they were like,
we can't prove anything.
Of course, they had to go to the press.
You guys,
in the press.
Want to do a pledge?
We could do a pledge. I don't know about Moondavar.
Yeah, no, I'm about to crash, but
yeah. Moondavar was like, the last thing he mentioned was the vow. Oh my god.
And there's another one, I guess, on the A&E channel.
Yeah.
Right?
About the same thing?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Name is...
Ray's about to go dig it again.
It's not Stars? I thought it was Stars.
Well, there might be one on Stars too, but there's one... It's... a Nexum called An Inside Look at the Classes and Cruelty on it.
Oh shit, it is a different one.
There you go, Ray.
I know. There's one that the mother and daughter team did together, and that's on Stars. It's just about her story.
Okay.
We got a lot of it in the vow, but we didn't get the aftermath because later on, she ends up deprogramming her daughter, and then so
unraveling a head full of yarn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean.
Yeah. Oh god, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they listed these people up, you like them a specific way, and it's like they could only eat 200 calories a day and stuff. It's like.
Yeah, I mean, that's a tactic that's an old and tried and true tactic, right? And starve people and don't let them sleep, and you get crazy.
And they would sleep
that's a crazy
2 hours a night, and you have to do this, and you failed, so they broke down their self-esteem outside of what he wanted.
Yeah, no, I mean, that's the real cult behavior stuff, and it sounds really familiar because that's where a lot of people.
I'm good. I'm not drinking that Kool-Aid.
Oof.
Yeah. No.
I had a hard time with JROTC. You think I'm gonna get wrapped up with a cult?
Yeah, I mean, it's a tough one, I understand, when people really get to a place in their life where they want something, and they want things, and they feel like they can get it, and then it looks like it's really close, and that carrot keeps moving.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I will say,
but,
if Christy
like,
Kruick started asking me for favors, I'd be hard pressed to say no. She's a good-looking lady.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
I mean,
she got out when it got really weird on her, I guess.
I don't even think she was that involved. I think, like she, like she was
Well,
curious. Did
yeah,
she do-
yeah, like, the whole group of them went in from,
together.
that age, the sci-fi group genre where they kind of knew each other.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
And,
Some people, it's like there's this a bunch of people from Smallville and a bunch of people from Battlestar Galactica.
Yep.
Like,
well, yeah, these are the ones they were showing because they're the most highly known ones, but,
There were plenty of wealthy people that had nothing to do with, acting and stuff.
Oh, yeah. They had a bunch of money flowing through, and most of everything that flowed through was flowing all the way up to the the top 12 or so.
Yep. Yeah, you bet. They were like basically funding everything. You know what I mean? It's that one family, right? Yeah.
So actually, there's a news article from yesterday.
Uh-oh.
About the Siblings family?
No, about Allison Mack here. She's getting sentenced tomorrow. Well,
okay, see, it's still
sorry, a week.
Yeah, these sentencing like trickled down, right? Those are the things that they waited. And they just, they've just been, wearing an ankle bracelet, for a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
getting...
Allison Mack has been living with her family, right? She's
I'm not sure, but
I think so.
Probably. I mean, lots of the ones that aren't everyday people seem to get better deals with the prison system.
You bet. Yeah, that's how it works.
But it says she's getting between 14 and 17 and a half years.
Zach.
Depending.
Zach.
Damn. Dang.
How's it going?
I'm so tired.
Aw.
So tired.
Don't worry. 17 and a half more years, you can do it.
It doesn't stop, man.
That's assuming I had one, and she's doing great when she's old enough to move out.
Well, I think I'm going to cut the stream. I think we're about done.
I think so too.
Ruh-roh. I'm stream crashing.
Well, you're catching the tail end of some vapor.
Yeah, we did all the things. We were just talking nonsense.
Not nonsense. It's interesting as fuck. I want to know how this turns out.
I know. I gotta watch more shows. I don't know yet. I mean, I know what happens. I get charged, but
yes. Oh my god! But it's how it happens. It's fun.
Yeah, but
right?
that's like the Titanic. I know it sank, but we still wanted to watch it for 3 hours.
Oh my god! Yes, we did.
Actually, that's a great metaphor right there.
It is.
It is.
Sorry, Zach. We're talking about the documentary series The Vow.
Ah.
The one that involved the Nexium Corporation, which is that cult-like thing that just got busted, about a year ago.
Okay. I'm gonna mute myself there so I can do this officially. I have to thank a couple of people. I have to thank Amanda for stopping by. Hearts and hugs. It's nice seeing your name pop up. And Belderdick, you subbed today and you cheered today. You honor me. I haven't had the heart attack yet, but I feel like if you keep this up, it just might be a thing. House of Hooligans, Draco Ray Gaming, Demigod17X, and Miss Rosie Dova, thank you for the hosts. And Jess, thanks for stopping by. Sullivan, for stopping by and chatting it up. He's a good dude. hard-working dude. And I'm having more fun with this. I need to sit down and focus and do it a little more often. And I've got Mass Effect is itching really bad. I really want to sit down and carve out a good chunk of time to finish that. Well, God, finish. God, what an epic trilogy opus to just so blasé. Oh, I'm just gonna finish. Oh my God, I have a hard time finishing shorter games. This is gonna be a trial, but I really want to get through Mass Effect, at least the first one, because the story's so good. But that's it for me. I'm gonna go probably log into some Elite Dangerous after a quick walk, and Zach and I we're gonna go fly around and do some stuff. If you guys like what you see, you know what to do. If you're here, I assume you know how the internet works, so I'm gonna respect your intelligence and hope you come back. I like having a good time, and time is very precious to me, so thank you for sharing yours. And be good to each other. There's enough crazies out in this world. Be the reason somebody smiles.